Hi, everyone. Welcome to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Frances, and I had a blessing from Miss Coral. She sent me 2 boxes of SRC Polyurethane. So I need to put her in Daisy the Sugar Skull and also in the blessing jar. So I'm going to do that real quick. And of course, they're way over there. I'm just going to fold them up and put 2 and 2. All right. Well, what happened there? Hello?
Hi, I'm still here.
No, it sounded like my sound went out. You could hear me though, right?
I hear you fine.
Huh. That's weird. Because it sounded like the sound went off. I was like, please don't let that sound go off. Although I did buy me some little personal microphones. Hi, Mr. David. I bought me some little clip-on microphones. But I haven't tried them yet. So I need to try them and see how they work. Let me put these in there. In each jar. 2 in that jar. And 2 in the other jar. All right. So that's done. Now let's see my t-shirt before I put my apron on.
Cool. I like that. I've got one that says annoyed kitty, touchy kitty, grouchy ball of fur, moody kitty, grumpy kitty, grr, grr, grr.
Yep. I don't wear Jeannie's apron tonight because I got a hole in the other one. I did order another one, but it hasn't gotten here yet. I thought it would have been here.
Hi, June.
Hi, Miss Cindy. Hi, Miss June. I would hope that it would have been here today, but I didn't see anything out on my porch, and that could be what the dogs were barking about. Let me run up real quick and check.
All righty.
And make sure that wasn't what they were barking about.
Where are my glasses? Maybe that'll help me see a little better. Squeaky hallway door. How's everyone tonight?
All right, they must have been barking at the deck door because there ain't nothing on the porch. Okay, so I want to make me. I made one for Miss Jeannie. I want to make me one of those little bathtubs.
Oh, cool! I've got that
with the little legs. I made one for Miss Jeannie, but I've never made one for myself. So I thought I would make one for me. And I'm going to start by maybe dust it in pink and silver. Because my bathroom is pink. The walls are pink, gray, and 2 different colors of gray. So I think pink and silver would work.
That'll be cool.
And that way, then I have, kids were asking me, well, what are you making? Are you making anything for us? And I was like, well, I wasn't planning on it, but I could.
Hi, Miss Jeannie.
Hi, Miss Jeannie. So, I'm going to start with pink, I think, in the bathtub. I don't remember how much this freaking mold takes either. Doggone it. I don't remember. Been a while since I've done it, so I don't remember what it took. I think I used this for pink the last time. I don't know. Yeah. Did y'all watch the bracelet one? Did you see? Did you see my screw up? Yeah, that bracelet one was a joke. I mean, I was not. Yeah, I was thinking, oh man, how stupid could you have been, Kay? Why would you put glue in it? Yeah, that was dumb.
I haven't caught that one yet.
You'd be laughing. You'd be laughing your butt off at that one, thinking, what the heck is she thinking? Putting that glue in there and making it even harder to pour in that little bracelet. All right, they turned out okay. I mean, you know, a couple of them were over poured a little bit, and I had to use my hot knife to cut it off. But for the most part, it turned out okay. And tonight's drink is key lime.
Key lime pie?
Yep, I'm drinking whipped cream vodka with Sprite and lime juice. Tastes just like key lime pie. I made me some up, then brought my little cans of Sprite down here and put them on ice, and it's in my little pitcher over there. I made up the lime and the alcohol, so that way I don't have to go back upstairs, because I made dinner for me and David and the kids, so we had already ate dinner. We had biscuits and gravy.
Hey,
so
biscuits.
Yeah, and those kids, unlike her kids when they were here, those kids had seconds. So her kids would have said yuck. For sure. They would have said yuck. But I don't care. I mean, his kids usually like everything that I cook, so I don't worry about it. Although he gave him a snack, and Grayson came back in and said, I'm full. I looked at him and I said, really? And his dad looked at him and said, you don't like it, do you? He said, no. He said, well, then throw it away. You know, it was one of those like Velveeta chocolate cookies. Those really aren't really a snack food for kids. It's more like for adults. Okay, so I got to get some gloves because I don't know how much polyurethane it's going to take for this. And I haven't got my gloves. Okay, and I did. That was before Miss Coral sent me the SRC. I had bought a box of Let's Resin Polyurethane because that's all I could afford at the time. So,
hey, Miss Billy.
Hey, Miss Billy. And I left. Oh, Miss Billy, I'm so sorry. I did not get your box out yet. And I'm hoping I can get it out soon. But I don't know with
Natalie.
With the way my car's acting, I'm afraid to go too far till I figure out what's going on with it. Because obviously it's not the battery. That wasn't the whole problem. I hope it's nothing real major, because I won't be a happy camper. And I guess I need to call my accountant too and see if I'm going to owe any taxes, because she hasn't called me yet. And I know they told me it was going to be a while because I kind of dropped mine off late. I didn't have a choice because I had to call the Social Security office and make them resend it to me because I didn't get it in December like I was supposed to. All right, I am just going to go ahead and mix up. How much am I mixing up? I don't know. Let's try 6. I don't know if that'll be enough, and it may be too much, but I do have a little tree pot over here that I could pour it in. That'll work. If I need to pour it in that, that's fine. I didn't put the little plug back in part B because it sticks so bad to the stupid. If you don't clean it off just right, it sticks too bad, and you won't be able to get the lid off. So I didn't put that little plug back in it. I didn't want to. I just made sure I wiped it off good. I'm wondering how that would look if I just dusted with regular, because I know it works with the glitter, but I don't know if I dusted it with just regular mica. If it was chrome, maybe. I don't know.
It's a powder.
I don't know if that would have worked better or not. I gotta get me some paper towels up here.
It does pick up powder too.
Yeah, because I was gonna. Yeah.
It's not as vibrant, but it does pick up powder.
Well, what I was thinking was
I guess the brightness.
I was thinking the Let's Resin neon powder.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Because I was gonna make some of those because I had those little animals down to make tonight too, and I thought, well, maybe I'll try them in the neon colors and see if that will show up in the polyurethane, because I don't know if it will or not, but they're pretty bright. They are pretty bright. So
I don't know how well those will brush because the neons are a thicker. They're really gritty. I don't know how well they'll brush onto the mold.
yeah, we're gonna see.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can brush it on, but I thought, well, might be able to mix it in part A.
Yeah.
And see if it'll work.
I do a combination of both, kind of sort of brush it to the mold and then mix it in. That way you kind of sort of get a little bit of both to it.
Yeah. So I hadn't dug out my neon colors yet, but that's what I was thinking about using on the animals.
That sounds cool.
I seen some cute little Easter molds too. I went ahead and ordered me a couple of them simply because, June wants to do the Easter thing, and I only got one little bunny. I got a rubber ducky and a bunny, but those are only 2 halfway Easter things that I have. I don't want to stir this too long. Last time it started getting warm before I even thought I had it mixed up. And I was like, really? Because I hadn't even stirred you that long. So I don't want to stir it this long. Because I want to kind of try and get these little things poured first. I'm not good at pouring little stuff.
That's me, especially with the poly.
Yeah, I did already overfilled it. I got to be careful because I'm overfilling it. That one too. God bless it. I'm not good with that. Woo, woo. Careful, Kay, careful. Gonna overfill it. Here's my tree. We pour the rest in it because I'm not wasting it. Ooh, it almost filled that up too. Jeez. Okay. Stop. I want to scrape some stuff off if I can. Real quick. Before it sets up. That's not all the way full, but God dang it, give me my paper towel. Because I kind of want to scrape them off.
Gotcha.
If I don't, I'm going to have them way overfilled, and I don't want to do that. Because then you got to sand them.
Really?
Then you really have to sand them to get them into your into the bottom of your bathtub.
Thank you, April. Hi, Miss Giselle.
Hi, Miss Giselle. Hi, Miss April. Okay, so that's what I got so far. And that didn't fill it all the way, but it's pretty close. I think I had a little bit of epoxy in there that I had left over. That 4 hour, that stuff was horrible. Horrible. And I did get your email, Miss Giselle, that you had sent me out or was sending me out a package. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with animals, but I think I'm going to get my neon colors out and just see, brush a little on there and then mix some in the powder and in part A and see what happens. They're pretty bright. So I'm hoping that it'll be okay. You know, last time, I don't know if it's because it was cold down here. It seemed to take that polyurethane a lot longer to set up.
Yeah, temperature definitely affects poly.
I'm pretty sure, and I should have turned the heat on down here. I didn't because I turned the heater on earlier upstairs. Because all my dogs were crawling under the blankets.
She said it should arrive on Wednesday.
Thank you. Well, if that's, you know, how the post office is. Although I do get mail on Wednesday. Bottoms up. You right. Hi, Miss Natalie. I'm drinking key lime pie. Good stuff. Yeah. And if you watch my bracelet mold thing, you'll see it was kind of a joke. I don't think I'll do that again. I also don't think I will use Vascure on them again either. Because it was just way too thick. They did turn out, but something over here is sticky. And I didn't spill anything over there, so I don't know what it is, but I just stuck my elbow right in it. And it felt sticky. Need to wash all my mats. I need to tear my table down and wash all my mats. Because, yeah, I could have spilled something on there. I don't know. Yeah, I probably could have put... Yeah, I might have to put a little bit more in that one. I don't want to mix up too much. All right, I'm going to get some neon colors here. And that's what we're going to try in that. Because they're pretty bright. And I'm thinking that might work pretty good. Yeah. Them and some bright colors now. We'll see. Because I'm going to dust a little bit in the animal. And then I'm going to mix some in part A. And see what happens. Let's see. I'll just use my tall brush here. I want to be nice and pink. We'll see if it works. I don't know whether it will or not. Well, it seems to dust okay. It's not sticking to some parts, but some parts it's sticking better than others. Okay. There's that one. You can have a pink bunny.
There you go.
Okay, so what this one is That one's the unicorn. What else do I got? Kitty cat. Teddy bear. Dog. Pig. I don't know why I have more than one. Oh, yes, I do. I have more than one bear because one of them belonged to my niece. And then I had this little deer, but that one actually has the horns to it and goes with the little, one of my other molds. The one that
Jewelry
has,
mold.
yeah, the jewelry mold that has the tray and everything.
I'll say that bigger bear also might have been with a different mold set too, like a cell phone holder. Because
I think I've got one from my niece, Carol, before she passed.
the geometric bear.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I ordered a pack that came with one, and one of them belonged to her.
Because the geometric bear didn't come with that other animal set. At least was not mine, because I had the animal set too, but mine didn't come with the geometric bear. My geometric bear came with a little coaster, and then like a little crystal type thing, so you could actually use the bear as the background, and then the crystal would be the front piece, and you could like tilt your phone against it to be like a cell phone stand, and you'd glue the bear and the crystal onto the coaster, and it would be a cell phone stand. You'd make all three pieces.
I do have the little piece, but I thought mostly, I didn't know if it went with all the animals. I think it came with the unicorn. This little piece came with the unicorn.
Yep, the unicorn came with that, and that was the unicorn that came with that little stand. But I'm talking about I had a coaster that came with the bear and a little crystal, and it was shown that it was supposed to be a cell phone stand.
Okay, because I see the little crystal thing in there, but I don't.
You might have moved the coaster with other coasters.
Coaster and
with coasters.
I took the coaster and put it in with my other coasters.
Yeah, because it was like I don't think it was a regular round one. I think it was like an agate shaped one.
Okay.
So if you have like an odd number amount of agate shapes.
I probably have one in there that I didn't realize that I have.
Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't a round. I think it was an agate shaped one.
Let's make maybe a blue bear. I'm still waiting on this. I'm going to have to when I mix some more up, I'll have to put it in that mold because I didn't fill it. It's not quite full all the way.
Yep.
I don't know. I want to see if this will pull. Maybe I'll just pour it, not mix any in, and just pour it and see if it pulls it off the mold. I mean, it may and it may not. It's a little gritty, but it's not as gritty as the glow in the dark. So it still might pour it. It might pull it off. Hi, Miss Sue. Well, I don't know that I got his face very well.
Yeah, some of those angles and stuff trying to get into some of them.
It doesn't look like I got it very well. I got it as best as I can. All right, so I got a blue bear. I got another bear, but I don't want to make him blue. So I'll make him a different color. And then the kitty cat. Bunny's pink. So, ooh. I think I need to flip my little piece of... need to flip it. It was looking awfully pink. I don't think the pink would have came out. Not sure the blue will come out all the way. Okay, so let's try. Let's do a lemon yellow kitty. These are all pretty bright.
Yep. They're meant to glow under black light.
Yeah.
Not glow in the dark, but they reflect under black light. They're hot. They're like highlight.
Yeah. We're going to see if it'll pull it.
I saw that come up on the can.
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll pull it off of there. We'll see. I don't know. We're going to see. Phew.
Don't inhale.
Yeah, really.
I see the puffs come up on the camera.
Yeah. That was,
sometimes some of those things I actually put on the little mask and stuff, so I'm not inhaling. Because that stuff gets up in the air. I'm like, goodness gracious.
My dad was a mechanic. I'm sure I've inhaled worse.
Yeah.
Because I used to have to be the one out there in the shop with him all the time, helping him when he was working on the race car. So I can guarantee I probably inhaled some stuff that I probably shouldn't have. Okay, so I could do a purple bear.
Oh, yeah, pretty.
Let's do a purple bear. And then I still got the
Guess you might take that when they go back home next.
Yeah. Yep. Well, she does already have some bears. And I think I don't know if she has two. You know, she's
pairs.
Yeah, she's
I'm that way with some things.
She's a twofer. So if you do something, you better make sure you're doing two, or she'll get another one the next time she comes down.
I'm that way with sweets. If I eat candy or things like that, like M&Ms, I eat them in pairs. Cookies, I eat them in pairs. Certain things I do in pairs.
Yeah. Her and Miss Wanda, they're the twofers. They got to be two of everything. Okay, so what color do I want to make the? Let's just do an orange unicorn. Who cares? Could have left some purple in there. She wouldn't have cared. I don't think anybody's going to care because, whoever gets it is going to be lucky they got it. I'm knocking stuff off over here. Okay. I'm hoping I don't have to pay anything on taxes this year, because
I hope not.
I was planning on getting me some more silicone rubber, because I think we're going to do a second attempt on a dragon head.
Mr. David said 1 is the loneliest number.
Yep. That's true. That's what I hear, And Jeannie, she don't deal with that. She has got to be 2. Although she has taken a lot of stuff home where I only had 1 made. But usually when she comes back, she'll tell me I got to make her another one of whatever she took home. And she didn't take it all home this time, because I think Mr. Allen would have... I think Mr. Allen might have lost it there. If I'd have sent her home with everything, because she didn't take... The time before last, she didn't take any of the stuff I made home. So she had an extra big pile there. I think I'm still going to make Yeah, let's just make it coral colored. Oh, I've never opened that one. Okay. That's weird. And of course, trying to open these with gloves on is so much fun.
Oh yeah, that's a pain.
All right, so we'll make a coral colored pig. I mean, I don't know how they're going to turn out with polyurethane, but we're going to see. I just pour them all white and see. See if it picks up any of this. I mean, it is a little gritty, but...
Nat says she's here making dinner for the grands.
Yep, I made dinner for David's kids, so...
April's asking if it's time for shots.
Yeah, I'm drinking... Well, I didn't bring anything down for shots. I'm drinking key lime pie, but let me know when you're ready. I'll just take a shot of it. Wow, that stuff, whew, I didn't even dip it in that much. I didn't think so. That's some bright stuff now.
That's
Come on.
cool.
Phew. Man. Got it all, I got it all over me. All over the brush. Is she ready for a shot now? Are you ready for a shot, Miss April? Okay, so...
Had 50 mgs.
50 mgs. What is...
Guess that's, you know, the gummy.
Oh, okay.
That's my guess.
Okay, well, I'm just drinking this weekend every... Okay. Okay.
Cindy, puff puff.
Cheers. I didn't feel like drinking shots tonight.
There you go.
Felt like drinking something that... Of course, I ate dinner early tonight.
There you go.
So I would make sure that I had food in my stomach before I came down here to do any kind of drinking.
Yep, I ate right before we came on.
I haven't been... Yeah.
But I'm not only drinking water.
I haven't been drinking too much because I really been having to take pain medicine for that foot. That, yeah, now I'm not, I don't know. Hopefully I can figure out what's wrong with my car and make sure I got it running correctly so I can get in to see that doctor, because otherwise someone's going to have to take me. And I don't know if my son can get off and do that. Well, my daughter-in-law could, I guess. She could always take me.
Yeah.
Because she works from home most of the time.
That's good.
She's been doing that since COVID. So she works from home doing medical billing, coding stuff. So, all right. I did a pink wolf. Now I need to find a color for the bulldog. Let's make him green.
Green.
Let's make him green. We haven't made anything green yet. Dang it. Turn the brush over and probably end up getting pink in it too. And then I think my tub's about ready. I'm not gonna peel the other one out till I finish filling it up all the way. I know it's gonna have some clear in there because I dumped some clear in that flower pot, tree man flower pot the other day because I had some left over and it's like, well, I gotta do something with it. Let me just dump it in him. All right. So we're green. We've used all the neon colors and we will see. Boy, that brush really gonna have to be cleaned out. We're going to see how they turn out without putting anything in the polyurethane, just pouring it plain.
There you go.
I don't know how much to mix up, though. That's a lot of... Ooh, baby. I
Look at those colors.
got pink and orange and green and everything all over me here.
Uh-huh.
Them some bright colors now. Yep, there's some pretty bright colors. Okay.
Yep, I don't blame y'all. Not around the kids.
I think
No puff around kids. At least y'all are smart, unlike what...
Well, some
I'll
people...
bite my tongue on that.
Some people aren't that smart.
In case, yeah, some people aren't that smart. I'll just, like I said, I'll bite my tongue on that. I don't know who's listening.
Yeah, never know.
Uh-huh.
What am I doing? Am I scratching that? Yeah, I am scratching my... I didn't think it was that hard.
I agree. Shouldn't be.
I didn't think it was that hard to get out. And I
Shouldn't.
didn't want to scratch up my glitter, but I am trying to get it out of there. I don't remember having that hard a time the last time. Oh, yeah. Bend it, Kay. Oh, come on. Bend it back out. I probably bent it in, too, trying to get that mold out. Crummy thing. Oh, well. It's a little bendy. I probably should have waited a little bit longer, but I've already started taking it out now, so I'm too late. Come on. You're irritating me now. Yeah. That's not too
Look
bad.
how shiny.
Not too bad. It's a little bendy right there. It was bendy on the end. But
It is shiny.
it's nice and pink.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if my silver feet came out. Yeah, I got neon colors all over it. Thinking about pouring it again, but now I got neon colors all over it. I forgot to turn my phone on silent too. Okay. All right, so let's see the feet here.
Mr. David said, how pretty.
Thank you, Mr. David. Okay, there's one. And I hope I scrubbed enough of that overflow off that they'll fit right in. I hope. There's two. They're nice and, I mean, it's going to be hard for you to see. It's nice and silvery.
Cool.
So, it's got the holographic on it. Hopefully it'll just fit right. I think I still had to glue Jeannie's in, even though I put it in her little bathtub. I think I still had to glue the feet in.
So they stay?
Yeah. So they would stay in there. Okay, I wanted to... Yeah, these are still... No, I'm going to wait on those. They're a little too soft now to even... I don't understand that. But I'm going to let them set for a little bit longer. Because I want them to make sure that they're... Okay, I don't know how much to mix up here. I didn't do that part, so I'm going to put that out of the way. I need a little more in that one. Dog hair. Okay, get them all set over here. Don't know. I can't remember how much any of these took. So I'm going to mix up. I think I'll mix up 8 ounces.
15.
So I'm going to see what they take. I'm going to do 8 ounces. As soon as I can remember where I set my stuff. Dang it, I was supposed to get that apron today, but it didn't come yet. So I'm wearing yours, Miss Jeannie. Hopefully I won't mess it up for you. Well, I definitely won't burn a hole in it.
No fire today?
No fire today. No getting a hot knife out today. Not happening. Not going to happen. Yeah, I didn't realize I was that close to myself with it. Not only did I ruin the apron, I ruined my t-shirt at the same time.
Oh,
because the apron,
not good.
the part that melted on the apron was melted to my t-shirt.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
So I was like, well,
because that could have easily been you.
On the bright side is you didn't burn yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Scary part.
Yeah, you didn't burn yourself. You burned your t-shirt and the apron, but you didn't burn yourself. So yeah, I try not to get that hot knife out too much, but I do. I get it out, and then I'm not really paying attention because I obviously wasn't paying close attention, or I wouldn't have burned myself. Because I had the those Kevlar gloves on that not supposed to let you get burnt, so I had my gloves on. I just
hot gloves.
Yeah, I just didn't realize that I put it that close to me. And I did. So I just jumped on and ordered me a new apron. Like, well, I'll just have one for extra and just put some duct tape over the hole. Just put some duct tape over the hole. It'll be fine.
Is it through Amazon or is it through Rezner's website?
Well, you could order it through the Resiners. I just ordered mine through Amazon.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure.
But you can order it through, and I think it might be a little bit cheaper through Resiners. But by the time you pay shipping,
it probably is more.
Yeah, you're probably paying more. You're paying for resin or for Amazon, and then you're getting free shipping. So
yeah.
I just told Jeannie, I said, we ought to just order it through Amazon. All right, let me get this one finished filling. Because it ain't filled all the way. Now it is. Go for the bunny. Whoops. Go for the bunny. Not off the side of the bunny. In the bunny. Pour it in the bunny, not off the side.
Miss Billy says, you missed my last shot, Miss Frances. Bottoms up, girlfriend.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting behind here. Because I decided to pour all these little animals here. And I still didn't get enough made up.
And as much as you mixed up, I was thinking it was going to be too much.
I thought so too. I was looking around thinking, well, you got any extra molds around just in case you need to have one?
I can't guesstimate for nothing. I either way over guesstimate or way underestimate.
I still got, let's see, part of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got 5 over here that don't have anything in them. So I think
and one you still need to finish filling up.
Yeah, so I think I'm just going to go with another 8 ounces. If something happens, I'll grab something else.
There you go.
Man, I got other molds around here I can grab. I got some on the chair behind me. So if I have to, I'll grab those. Okay, part A. Let's do another 8 ounces. It might not even be enough, but we're going to try.
Little Miss Frances had a farm. E-I-E-I-O is what Mr. David just said.
Yeah, I might have a farm by the time I'm done here.
Yep.
Might have a bunch of farms. Well, I got some. I got a pig. I got a wolf there. I got a dog. A bunny rabbit. Yeah, I got lots of them there. Kitty cat. Yeah, I could have a farm. For sure. Okay, so another.
Can't wait to see them.
I'm hoping that they come out brightly colored. But I don't know without. I mean, it's just a test run just to see if it works. I mean, if it works, then it'll be great. Then you can use your neon colors and get some bright colors out of it. Don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. All right. Let me cut back over here. I don't have anything left in there, but I'm going to use it again. Might as well.
Yep.
I mean, it's already
Use it over.
already cured in the bottom anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just don't understand why it seems to be taken, but it could be the fact that it is not as cold down here as it has been, and I turned my furnace off, and it got down pretty cold. And when I got up this morning, it was only 60 degrees in the house.
Ooh, burr.
So I'm like, you know what? I better turn that. The dogs all wanted to be under the blankets. When we were sitting out on the couch, they wanted to be under the blankets. So I thought, oh, crap, you better turn that heater back on. Just until it... Well, I turned it back on. I really didn't want to, but I did. Because my doggies were cold. And I wasn't cold because I had a jacket on. Because I had to go outside anyway. And pick up my freaking recycle can that they just dumped right over.
Oh, yeah.
And just left it there.
That's how they
are. Recycle last week knocked my trash can over. And since it was laying over and they used a little arm thing to pick them up, since my can was laying over, they didn't pick my trash up. They just went on past me. Not like he could have honked and said, hey, lady, could you come pick your trash can up for me?
Or if some other person that drives through the neighborhood knocks into it and knocks it over. Or,
yeah.
Or the wind. We've had crazy wind that's actually.
Yeah, we were having crazy wind, but I'm thinking that we might have had crazy wind that night, and David didn't set it out there level. And if you don't set it level, the wind's going to blow it right over.
Oh, even with it sitting level, we have crazy enough wind, it will blow ours over.
Doggone it. I still didn't make up enough. I didn't get to finish
the last one.
Nope, I didn't get to finish the wolf head, which is that one. And then I had the little deer. So I still didn't mix up enough. Let's do what?
2-3 ounces.
2-3 ounces. I'm saying not more than 2. I don't.
2. 1 ounce each.
Yeah, because I don't want to waste it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't take that much more to fill that. And if the deer doesn't get full all the way, then I'll just put it aside until I pour something else. Because I don't want to mix up that much more right now. And I think that, like I said, I think the reason why it was taking it so long to cure is because it was down here in the cold.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. No, that was B. Wake up, Kay.
Mine cures 10 times faster because
Well, yeah, your house is nice and warm. Your house is, your house is hot. Because I would be hot in your house.
Yeah, most people are.
Because I'm not used to it being that warm. I don't have mine that warm.
Yeah, 76 degrees.
68 degrees is about all the warmer I can stand.
I'd freeze.
You just be like Jeannie. You just be covered up with a bunch of blankets. That's all. just be covered up with a bunch of blankets. All right, before I mix this,
I need some heated blankets.
I don't. Well, you know, in my spare bedroom, I have a heated mattress pad.
Ooh, nice.
With dual heating things on it. So yeah, it's quite warm in there. Cheers.
Cheers.
I know everybody else drank without me. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay. Hopefully this is enough to fill the last two. Well, one and partial. I mean, there ain't that much in that one that needs to be filled.
Cheers and puffs. Whatever your pleasure.
Yep. Whatever works for you. Yeah, I'm telling you. I actually yesterday I ate dinner. Well, for me it was dinner. I'm telling you, Mr. Allen makes the best bacon. I was looking for, but I had myself all ready for some garlic herb bacon. I was so ready for that.
Yeah. Couldn't find the
Nope, it ended up being maple.
That would be my favorite one, maple.
I was kind of bummed out, but boy, I'll tell you what, David walked in and he said, "Oh my God, do you cook some of that bacon?" I said, "Yes," and I ate it all. I didn't save anything for you. I ate all of it. It was a small package anyway.
Yeah.
So
I love bacon.
It wouldn't have fed both of us. And so I'm just like, no, I'm sorry. I ate it all. I made it and I ate it all. And I was happy about it too. So I still got some left. Oh, crap. Where's the other piece? I think it's that side that you pour. Oh, shoot. God bless it. Give me my bathtub. I can pour it again anyway. Whoa. Come on, Kay. Knocking stuff over here.
To solidify.
Yeah. Thank God it was, or it'd been right in my lap, probably. Yeah.
I've done that.
I have not poured it. I have. Yeah, I have gotten it all over me before. I sure did.
Had apron on.
In one of my longer sleeve shirts, I got a big old glob right about this part of my shirt. And it was one of my newer shirts too. So I was like, dang it, I can't get it. Well, I guess I'm going to shorten the sleeves on that one. Because that's where it's at, is on the sleeves. So I'll just shorten the sleeves on it. Then I'll be fine. All right, so dang it. Should have cleaned your. Oh well. I'll lay it on the alcohol wipe. Yeah, I don't know if it's still wet enough to clean it. Not really. Yeah, I can fix that. Give me my. Okay.
Right, squisher.
Okay. Can't puff anymore. Drug test.
That's no fun.
No, that can't be any fun at all. Yeah. That's funny because that's what I thought my doctor was pulling on me the last time she sent me for blood workup because she had me doing a urine test, and I thought, I never do one. She never has me do one. Why all of a sudden now is she want? I didn't care. What was she gonna do? I mean, the only thing she would have got me for would have been using that ointment.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'd already told her that, so I don't know why she would have. She said because she wanted to check my kidney function. I was like, okay, whatever. That's funny because you have never checked my kidney function before. Why? Because I never went in there and told her I drank on the weekends before either. I did tell her I drank. She told me I could only drink on the weekends, so I did. Do I have a barn for animals? No, I don't. I don't, Mr. David. I do not have a barn for my animals. Doggone it, I don't.
Have to get one of those house molds next.
Yeah. Have to give me a little house mold. Turn it into a barn.
There you go.
He's pretty cooled off now. He's probably ready to come out. I hate to see what he looks like because, he is a little soft. Yeah, I better
You did
leave
that
him.
very last top pour.
Yep, and I better leave him.
Let that top one.
Yeah, let's leave him alone for a little
Hi,
bit.
Julia.
I'll leave it. Hi, Julia. I'll just leave it for the moment because these were
Cindy, that's a little late catching that.
these were a little bendy too. Well, I got some barn animals going here. Maybe I do need a barn. I don't have a barn for them, so maybe I do need a barn. This stuff is so dark. I don't know if this thing's gonna take all the powder off of it. Jeez. Your apron's gonna look all nice and neon-y. Miss Jeannie. Sorry. I'll let you have my new one and I'll take yours. Because I got neon colors all over it now.
I wonder if it would go through the wash.
I would
There was any washing instructions.
I would think so, but I don't.
Just not the dryer, hang dry.
I don't know if I've even seen a tag in it. Because they only had like small and medium. This is a medium, and it's still plenty big enough.
They need an extra large.
I don't think so. That's what I normally wear is an extra large. And they didn't have an extra large. They had a small or a medium. And the medium fits just fine. Got plenty of cord to tie. Yeah, I've got mine tied pretty tight, but yeah, there's still plenty of string back there to tie with. So I think that you could wear a medium. I really do. I'm hoping these will actually fit in there now.
I'm about to say the two that I have, I actually had to literally search around to find a quote plus size one, and they don't even look like plus size ones, but they're the biggest ones I could find. And they still don't quite, fit all the way fully across my lap if I sit just comfortably.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to trim those off some.
Mr. David asked if you've ever done a house structure.
House structure. In resin? No, I've made some house items for my grandkids, but not out of resin. I made them all kinds of stuff. Not out of resin, though. I'm about ready for another drink here, though. I know that. No, I've never done it out of resin. I don't have a house mold out of for
Said
resin.
we're mixed mold.
No, I've never ever done one to mix a mold either because I don't have a house one.
They have that gingerbread mold that you can get from like Temu or something.
Oh, Miss June, I'm so sorry. I hope you get to feeling better real soon. I really do. I really feel bad about how the hospital treated you. I do. If they would have done that to me, I would have done the same thing she did. I'd have went home too. I mean, I'm not so sure I would have waited for him to bring me discharge papers. I think I would have just walked out. I would have just said, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. I'm out of here. No way. I have some more ice here. Yeah. Okay. Gotta have another Sprite. Got my little pretty pitcher of alcohol. Ta-da!
I said hi, June, earlier.
It's a margarita picture. A pitcher is what it is for. But I got my alcohol.
Cactus on it.
I got my alcohol. Yep, I got my alcohol and my lime juice mixed in it. So it works. Then you just put your Sprite in there, and you're good.
Gotcha.
What am I dropping? Oh, an ice cube must have been stuck to the bottom of the Sprite can.
Is that a cactus on the side?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's for margaritas, and I have like 6 glasses to match. A friend of mine gave it to me a long time ago. I don't drink. I mean, I don't have parties anymore. So,
Yeah.
I mean, when we had parties, that worked out great. You can just make a whole pitcher of margaritas and everybody held on to their glass, and there you go. But I don't have parties anymore. Okay.
Hugs, Miss June.
Yes, Miss June. I feel so bad because they treated you so badly at the hospital. And you know, the last time I tried to get this thing out of here, me and Miss Jeannie had a hard time with this little bunny rabbit. And she kept trying to pull it out. And I think we stretched its ears all out of whack. Trying to get it out of the mold. Yeah, it had some pretty deformed ears. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm going to get it out this time either. I don't really want to have to spray
Does it
out.
feel good and solid at least?
Yeah, it feels good
Okay,
and
that's
solid, but I'm just hoping
Yeah.
I don't
Some
rip
of
it.
those are really hard to get out, like that cat one with that big head. Oh my gosh, she's
I'm
hard to get out.
I'm hoping I don't rip his ears off.
Or the mold.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
so afraid some of those thin molds trying to get them out.
God bless you. I do have some soapy water, but I don't like spraying that on my molds.
Natalie said, Miss Frances, my daughter said we can use your pontoon boat this summer at the lake.
Cool. That ought to be fun.
June says, pull.
I am.
Trying. It ain't that easy.
I keep getting it over his head and it keeps sliding back. I'm just trying to get it off without messing his ears up because me and Miss Jeannie messed the ears up on it the last time we made it. Its ears were all out of whack.
I've broken it off one time.
Look at his ears. They are kind of, they're still a little soft. Should have waited a little bit longer. His ears, if they came out, they're not jacked up. He's all nice and pink.
He's cute.
He's all nice and pink. So we know the neon
Colors come out good.
The neon color comes out pretty good. Yeah, well, I mean, his ears aren't as jacked up as Miss Jeannie. They're not as jacked up as they were the last time we made it. Where's my what? I don't know. She's talking to. Guess she's talking to Natalie. Okay, so I don't know which one was. I want to say the teddy bear was next. He don't feel very warm, so I want to say he was the next one. If I can get a hold of him. Yeah, he's another one that was kind of hard to get out. If you can get it to roll right and keep it rolled,
yeah,
not so bad. But it doesn't want to stay rolled down. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I don't want to rip you. Not that I ain't got a spare, but kind of don't want to rip your head off either. I'm not usually the one that rips heads off. That's usually Miss Wanda.
Hey, I've done that too.
Miss Wanda will tell you she rips the heads off. I was watching her. What was it she was doing? Something. She said, "Oh, please don't let the head fall off." Now, he's a
Am I blind?
He's a pretty blue.
Yeah, I like that color.
He's all nice and blue. His ears are a little bluer than the rest because that powder fell down in his ears. He's pretty cute. Hi, Miss Suda.
Hi, Miss Suda.
I think the next one was the... Yeah, I'm going to leave it a few more minutes because they're still pretty warm.
So the green was one of the last ones you did.
Yeah, I think the purple bear was the next one I did. But this kitty cat is still really, really warm. And I don't want to rip his ears off or his head. Yeah, I think the purple bear was the next one I did. And that one overflowed on my mat. That one, that's still a little soft.
That's because you had to pour a third layer, remember?
Yeah, but it's not, it's all cooled off now. I think that it being cold down here, I think it affected my polyurethane. My other one, that's why it's sitting upstairs. Because it's warmer upstairs than it is down here.
Yeah.
And this one was the last one I poured, and it's all nice and cooled off. Of course, it isn't very deep either. And it is a little bendy. That's the little stand.
It's extra early for you, Miss Suda.
Yep.
It's like 5:40 in the morning.
Woo, Miss Suda.
It's midnight for Miss June.
Well, thank you guys for coming, though. You know, taking time out to stop in and see what's going on. I did make a little nice and little chromy little bathtub. I haven't put the feet on it. I haven't put the feet on it yet, but it's made with the holographic pink. I haven't put the feet on yet because I think I might have to trim them down some. And they're a little soft. I tried to push it up in there and it wasn't going. So I think I better wait. He's still warm. He's not warm anymore. He's just got some soft edge there. Oh,
It is 7 o'clock for you, Miss Frances?
I think so.
7:10?
Yep.
It's 8:10 for me.
He is partially, he's got part of him is clear because I had some clear left over and I poured it in there so I wouldn't waste it. Part of his head is clear.
That's neat.
Part of his head's clear. I don't care. I think he's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, that is neat.
I don't care whether part of him's clear. I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. I sent Jeannie home last time with one of them that I had made. I let her pick whichever one she wanted that I put the eyes on. And she chose the green-eyed one. She didn't want the bloodshot eyes. She didn't want the bloodshot eye one. I said, well, I didn't figure you'd want that one, but I do. I don't care. Ooh, boy, he's nice and purple. Ooh-wee.
That is a bright color.
Yeah, I hope your ears are done good because that one looks like it didn't get down in the ear. Come on. Please tell me. Nope, it's done. Oh, I like that one. Jeannie's going to want that one.
Ooh, yeah, shiny.
He all nice. He all nice and purple.
Shiny, too.
Yeah.
Glossy.
She going to want that one for sure. Kitty Cat's still warm. Still really warm.
111 for you, Miss June?
Wow, Miss June.
I thought it was 12. Huh. My RuneScape time is off.
Yeah, I got my microphone in the way, but I haven't tried my new little personal microphones yet, so I don't know how well they work. I do want to try them. And this will be my last live on StreamYard, because not that you guys know that I'm using StreamYard, but I ended up doing Restream.
Yep,
switching to Restream.
And I'll be
So
doing that in like a month or two.
yeah, I'm already. I knew you'd love that purple bear. Doggone it.
I was say as soon as she pulled out the purple, I said, "Oh, Miss Jeannie's gonna love that."
I knew you would love it. Yeah, it's really purple. Think if I would have put a little more blue and pink in the other ones. Now, although the rabbit was still hard to get out, Miss Jeannie. But his ears aren't as jacked up as they were the last time we did him. I'm trying to get this unicorn out. This little unicorn, but I can't get my finger under there.
Oh,
I got it over his little bum and his tail. Ow.
oh.
Come on. Come on, buddy.
I'm glad you got some sleep, Miss June. I know that's hard when you're not feeling good and you're hurting.
It is hard to sleep. Believe me, it is hard to sleep when you're not feeling good. Oh, okay. Come on. I got it. Quit giving me a hard time.
Ooh, looky there. That's a pretty color.
I think his little horn had air bubble in it. Because I got a little too much color down in his horn. But he's nice and orange.
Yeah, yellowy orange. That's a pretty color.
Yep, I'm going to have a whole little farm going here. Although I don't know that you can say a unicorn's part of the farm, but
Sure it is.
hey, in our farm it is.
There you go. Sure it is.
In our farm it is. So, now. And then I got Mr. Tree Man here. He needs some eyes. I think he needs some eyes. I don't know what eyes I'm going to put on him this time, but he needs... That one's still really warm. Let's try Mr. Piggy. Mr. Piggy was hard to get out last time, too. He was. I don't know if I want to get him out this time either. on, dude. Ooh. Ooh. I like that coral color too. I don't think it got all his feet though. I think it must have had air bubbles in his feet. Come on.
Sorry to hear for Miss Beverly. Her back's with her back.
Oh, Miss Beverly. Yeah, I know she wasn't feeling good. I know she wasn't the last time. Yeah, she was having a hard time with her back. I think she's having... I know, was Miss Beverly ever able to get the medicine thing straightened out? Because I know she was having problems with medicine too. I don't know if she ever said that she got it straightened out. God, Mr. Little Peg, you're really irritating me. And I don't want to spray you with alcohol because I don't want to make your color run. But I'm having a hard time trying to get hold of it and pull on it. Darn it. Maybe if I go over the back of your head. Nope. 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 All right. I don't want to put alcohol in there, but I don't have any choice because you don't want to come out. You don't want to come out of there. Whoops. No, you don't.
No dropping. Don't
know where you think you're going. You ain't getting out of it. You're getting out of that mold one way or the other. If I have to take the gloves off. God, I know I broke the seal by rubbing that alcohol around, but I'm still trying to figure out which way to peel to get him out. Come on. Here, little piggy. Come here, little piggy.
So Mr. David says, come, Porky, get out.
I'm going to break a nail trying to get that sucker out of there. I had it rolling, but it keeps wanting to slip back. Come on, go. I can't do it with the gloves on. I really can't. I can't get a good enough hold on it to pull on it. The gloves got to go. If I get another pair, I have to get another pair. All right, dude. Yeah, I mean business. I ain't got no gloves on now. Gloves are off. And you're coming out of this mold. One way or the other. Come on, stop moving. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm not letting you slide back down. I ain't doing it. I'll break your head off first. I'm gonna break the little piggy's head off. Game on's right. Game on's right. It's game on, all right. You're coming out of there. One way or the other. Come on. You get it rolled up there. Why won't it roll there? Little jerk. Get out of there, you little jerk. I got to get a hold of him. I don't realize he'd be that hard to get out. I don't remember having problems with the pig. I just remember having problems with the bunny.
Yay! Forewarning, that cat's going to be a pain.
Hey, little piggy.
Or at least he was for me.
We're going to spray that little cat with some alcohol. What we're doing.
Because you see that small neck and then that big fat head. That sucker's a pain.
We need to take an alcohol break.
I did it once and I haven't touched it since.
Yeah, I might save that one for last.
Some molds are one time I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that one again.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Mr. Wolf.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a pink wolf. Now he was easy to come out.
I never got that one. Wasn't part of my
Yeah, that was part of
animals.
mine.
He wasn't in mine.
Yep. Had a wolf. Now the deer wasn't part of it. The deer was out of the jewelry thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one's a pain in the butt too. The dog. The dog head. Yeah. You're going to be just as hard. I don't remember about the deer. I don't know if that one was quite that hard. Oh, doggone it. His tail got bobbed. He got some bobbed tail. Doggone it. Let's get his ears and face loose. Okay, come on, baby. Now the dogs are up there barking again. Ooh, aw. Yeah, one of his little ears snapped off.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, doggone it. Now here's a little deer with a bobtail and one bobbed ear.
Did it snap off or was it a bubble?
Yeah, I don't know. It could have been a bubble. It's hard to see. There's a lot of color down in there.
Might have been too much powder in there.
Yeah, I'm thinking there was too much powder in there. Because I don't feel anything but powder. There's still quite a bit of powder coming out of there. Same thing or air bubble there. And it looks like the same thing on the tail. There's not a piece of tail in there. It's just powder.
A little too much powder. I've done that before. I have definitely done that.
Oh, well,
I had to start learning to start tapping my molds back out again of extra.
Well, it didn't seem to make a difference on any of the others. I mean, I had extra powder in the ears of all of those. You are gonna be a beast too, aren't you? We ain't doing this. Because I know I've gotten cut on this one before.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Let's hope we don't have that again.
Because it's got that little piece on both ends that's sharp as you know what.
April says very colorful tonight.
Thank you, Miss April. Okay,
Sue just said sad the antler broke.
Me too.
Yeah,
although he does have the horns too. But it's with the other. It was an animal, so I stuck it in with all the other animals. But the horns are in with the rest of the jewelry stuff that comes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just cut my thumb again.
No.
Doggone it. You coming out. I don't care whether you like it or not.
Did he just fall on the floor? He shot out.
He came out, though. It's a little bulldog. He came out.
Bulldog head. The ears look good.
Yeah, his ears are good. Now, the kitty might be a little different story there, but, you know, we'll see. We're going to put some alcohol down in that one, too, because I think
they're all saying cute.
I think I've fought enough tonight, really. Come on, get down in there. Get down in there. God, that one's a little sharp, too.
Very awesome. Really like the dog.
I do. I love the dog.
That's what Mr. David said.
It's a little French bulldog. And I do love it, but it's not a Rottweiler or a pit bull. It's just a French bulldog. Ha ha.
Wow, that's the easiest that sucker's come out. I can't believe he came out so easy.
I felt, well, you could see where it kind of washed away a little bit of the color.
Ah,
I squirted that alcohol in there like crazy.
gotcha.
So, here's all the little animals. I don't know if we'll make more. I mean, I'd like to try and get my little bathtub put together, but I think I'm going to have to carve the little, I think I'm going to have to, well, maybe if I take that deburring tool and go around the spots where it's supposed to go, I can clear some of that out of there. And then I might be able to get them in there. Because I thought it would, I don't remember having that much trouble getting Jeannie's in there. And of course, I think I made hers out of regular epoxy. I think I made hers out of regular epoxy, and that
Very vibrant colors.
yeah. I'd have to do that again. I like those. I think I need to make me a neon pink little bathtub.
That sounds cool.
I'm thinking it needs to be a neon pink.
Oh, my knee. Ouch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. Thank God I got David to help the other day and cut down the rest of that stuff off my back fence, at least one half of it anyway.
That's good.
Because I don't think even if, well, since my car wouldn't start, I couldn't drive down there and do it. And I wasn't going to walk because my foot wouldn't have allowed me to walk that far.
Yeah.
So David said, I feel funny about going back there. You want to come with me? I said, David, I can't walk that far. I said, besides, you're on, that's my property back behind that fence. Because it was washing away and I had to have them move my privacy fence in. So that property back behind my fence is still my property. Just go back there and anyone says anything, to tell them to come talk to me about it.
There you go.
Because I guarantee you they're not going to want to talk to me about it. Not really. I think that goes that way. But I still think they're going to be, I still think they're not. I'm either going to have to cut them down because I've widened out the hole as much as I can.
June says, very colorful farm.
Thank you.
Emily says, rainbow going on.
It does look like a little farm, don't it? I would like for the...
Exciting to have the beautiful farm, Miss Suda says.
Thank you all. I didn't know if it would work. I just wanted to try it and see if it worked. Now I know you can put the neon colors in and pour polyurethane on them, and they'll come out nice and colorful.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't know that
It's
before.
resin brand ones, or is it a different brand?
That's resin.
Okay,
neon.
cool.
I think I might have to take these down some. I still ain't getting it in there. God bless you.
Oh,
You're really, really, really irritating me. Really? Really? All right, well, let me take a little bit off of those then. Maybe that's what the problem. I did flatten the mold out. I mean, I over poured some, but I pulled that over pour off on the little feet of the bathtub, but it doesn't want to go in there still. You're really irritating me. And I'm trying to remember exactly how they go because it's been a while since I put this freaking thing together. Ha. I think that's the way it goes. Yep, I think so. So I think I'm going to have to, if they're all that way, I'm going to have to take some off of them. That goes that way. Yep.
I've had to do that before.
Well, I think I had to do it on Miss Jeannie's too. I think I had a problem with hers too, trying to get them to. And I didn't. I had overpoured it, but I took the overpour off. So I don't understand. They should fit right in there.
Mine wasn't a bathtub. It was a it's the pen holder mold that I use on that I have on my craft stand. That I but I don't put pens in there. I have like some of my other. My brain's not wanting to think.
Well, I'll probably have to glue it in there anyway. Really. Because I don't think they'll stay if I don't. I can see some little kids. Hey, look at the little bathtub and popping the legs right off of it.
Yeah.
If I don't glue them in there. Okay, well that's in there. Now, what is the deal here? It shouldn't be white on the outside. That's weird. Why should it be white on the outside? It should be silver. It's not, though. Huh. That doesn't make sense. Really.
Because they all turn one direction.
Yeah. And, if I'd have known that, I would have dumped some silver in on the top of it. I didn't want it to turn out like that. I mean, if I put it on there, the silver's on the inside. If I turn it around here, the silver's still on the inside. Well, that was kind of jacked up.
You have that, like Mod Podge or one of those.
Yeah, I got the Duraclear.
There you go, the Duraclear. Sorry, my brain. I'm tired. My brain is not wanting to work. But yeah, use that to get the glitter on there.
Well, that's kind of sucky.
Yeah, I guess they don't think.
I mean, that shouldn't. If I'd have known that, I would have just dumped some on the top.
Yeah.
Before it cured. And then I'd had both sides the same color, maybe. Well, provided this powder
It didn't sink.
Yeah, provided it didn't sink in there. Wow, I just made that a big old. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix it because it goes in my bathroom. I don't really care, but I kind of wanted it to be kind of match the bathroom somewhat. Okay, kind of screwed that one up. Yeah, that's okay. I can pour another set. I ain't worried about it. It's in there now. It'll probably
Ready for a cheer? Oh.
It'll probably have to be glued in anyway. But there it is. Ta-da! I'll just fix the outside where it's looking stupid. I think my tree man needs some eyeballs.
Ned's kicking in. Okay, good night, Miss Julia. You take
Good night, Miss Julia. Thank you for stopping by. Please hit the like button. Oh, I'm going to take a little bit and find me some eyes. Gotta find me some eyes for him.
I'm going to be right back, Miss Frances.
Okay. He's kind of cool. I like him. Part clear and part not. But I need to find my eyes. And find him a set of eyes. I don't remember what size I used last time. I did use a certain size. And we could stick some little animals in my... You can stick some little animals in the bathtub. Maybe not very many of them. Now, if you want to use it for a soap holder, you probably, yeah, the holes are pretty big, even though you put the little legs in. So you probably could just, your soap would probably still drain. Put Mr. Piggy and Mr. Bunny in there. And Mr. Teddy Bear up there with the rest of them. Okay. Let's find some eyes for him. Make him have some colorful eyes here. This little tray, I don't know if it fits all of them. I know that the little unicorn sits on it. I don't know if it fits all of them, but he sits on it. And this little deer has antlers. Came in like this one came in like a jewelry set you would make, like a tray. And it has a makeup like brush holder, and it has this little deer with antlers and a little cup. I also think it had a little it wasn't a jar, a little box with the lid. All right, we're going to put you some eyes on, buddy. We just got to find. Now we're not doing bloodshot eyes again, because I don't think I have any more bloodshot eyes. We could put little, we could put little blue eyes on him. See how the blue eyes look. Oh, I like the blue eyes. How about blue eyes? We can make him a blue-eyed one. Yep. And that's a whole set of different sized, different animal eyes. I got that off of Amazon too. It's Best Art Store. Okay, let me find my glue. Yeah. I wasn't happy about turning that dang heater back on. I keep turning it off because it's warm outside. Then the next few days it's cold again. And I don't want my epoxy to get so cold down here. Because Miss Coral just bought me some more SRC. So it was a blessing box, and because I was out. All right, let's see here. Let's get the eyes on there. Get them in there right. Get them to stay. Let him stick a little bit before I turn him up so his eyeballs don't fall off. He's so cute. I think I'm going to have to make another deer. I can't believe that he turned out that way. He's cute. I like the little blue eyes there. There you go. Here he is with the... I don't know which way the glare is coming from. There he is with the little blue eyes. And half of the tree man is clear. The other half's polyurethane. Yeah, I like him. I like the blue eyes. I think he turned out cute. I think that. Well, at least now I know that the neon colors works with polyurethane. I wasn't sure whether it would work. So, I don't know if it would work. I haven't tried mixing it in, though. I think I should try mixing it in and see if that works. I don't know. I don't know how pink it would make it. But I was going to pour another bathtub anyway, because I already poured some in it. So, I say, let's pour another bathtub and do, I don't remember now. We just did this one. I don't want to mix up too much, but I guess I could pour another deer. Although I don't know if I need to turn it inside out and try and clean it. Trying to clean his ears out and make sure that there wasn't. I don't think there's a piece in his ear. I think it was just, that was his nose. And I think his ears had just got too much powder in it. Well, we're going to mix some up and see what happens. And I'm pretty sure his tail is just powder. Yeah, I think that's just powder. All right. We just have to remember to squish this. I gotta get some more gloves. Okay. All right, so we're going to pour another deer. And we're going to pour this bathtub. And this time I'm going to mix the, I'm going to go for the pink again. I think that was the dark pink or deep pink. Yeah, Florida just entered summer. Yep. We haven't entered, I don't know. I don't know if we've entered spring or summer, but it's still cold here. Unfortunately, it's still pretty cold here. And that kind of sucks. I think I made 8 last time. And that was too much. But I could pour the tree guy again. What am I knocking off? Jeez. I can make a little bit more and pour the tree guy again. I'm gonna mix the pink in there with the part A and see what it does.
Cool.
I just want to see if it works. I mean, we know it works if you dust the inside, but will it work if you dump the powder in it and mix it up? We're going to see if it works. Now, I don't remember. I think I made up 8 ounces last time for the bathtub, and it didn't take all of it. So let's do 10 because I want to pour the tree guy again. I put blue eyes on him.
That's cool.
I just figured since he was a light color, let's just put blue eyes on him. So I did. This part A, let's go. 8 didn't fill that though, all the way. So let's go to 10. That should hopefully fill the bathtub and the tree guy. Hopefully. I don't know. I could be wrong. Oh, come on. This part A. I need to get a baby wipe. I got to get Miss Billy's box sent out. I'm just hoping that if I take my car somewhere tomorrow and have them hook it up to the diagnostic machine, it'll tell me if that was the problem. Because I don't understand, after putting the battery in, why it was hesitating starting still. So, and I don't want to go somewhere and be stuck there. Because I got nobody to come after me. I mean, except for on the weekends. I could get one of my kids to come after me, but during the week when they're working, yeah, I'd be stuck. Give me just another drop. Yeah, we ought to be good. Okay. All right. Neon colors. I think I did. Deep pink is what color I made the little deer. So I'm going to try deep pink again and see if I mix it in with part A, if it works. I still haven't poured my little fingernails yet either. But I don't know what color I want to color the dragons. Bottoms, yep. I'm not drinking shots tonight, though.
Hi,
Huh, Miss Margaret? I got a little farm going here tonight. A little farm theme. Okay. I really don't know how much to put in, really. Now let's do one of my little spoons that Miss April sent me, and let's just do a whole spoonful. Well, problem is you can't. I can't get that spoon inside there. Let me try a different spoon. One of those silicone ones. Put a big scoop. I don't know. Sure, let's put 2 scoops. We're gonna see what happens. Let's hope. We can always hope that it'll be colored.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it will or not, but we can try.
It will. It'll just be lightened because remember it goes white, so it will be colored. It just goes to a lighter color.
Yeah, well, you know, this stuff. Man, I should have mixed that. There's no way to mix it in anything else. You gotta mix it in here.
Yeah, you can't do it with alcohol.
And it's just. I think maybe I should have taken something in there and smashed up the powder first. Because it's kind of lumpy. And that's what's floating in there is the lumps.
Yeah.
That's pretty pink. That's pretty pink.
Yep, that's a pretty
I
color.
I don't know exactly what it's going to turn out to be. It may be a lighter pink.
Yep.
But that's pretty pink. And that was 2 scoops. Yeah, I didn't get it all mixed because I can see some on the back of my stir. Get off of there. All right, let's just see if it works. Here's what it is. I need to wipe that off. Not that it's going to make any difference, really. Yeah.
Well, it's after you, pour it into the other one and then.
Dang dog. Well, I mean, like I did see, I was supposed to get my apron today. And I didn't see it. So, I don't know. I'll have to clean that cup out. Get out of the way. Don't fall off the table. I don't need it all over the carpet.
Nope.
Because I don't think I have another carpet square I can change out. I already changed one out from the candle wax.
Whoops.
when that item broke, then the candle wax went everywhere. Yeah, I already changed it out. I'll have to pour some more feet, but Who cares? Right now, I'm just going to pour the tub in the tree man. Tub's already got a little bit in it, so it's going to be white at the very top.
Suda says she's going to sleep again, Miss Frances. We'll catch up the remaining later.
All right. Good night, Miss Suda. Thank you for coming.
Sleep well, Miss Suda. Love you, dear.
Well, good night. Love you. Oh. Slow down. Slow your roll. Get your tree over here. Let's make a pink tree. Uh-oh. Okay.
Got some pink feet?
Got my deer.
There you go. Pink deer.
I need to do another deer. And before I really didn't want to pour it all away because I wanted to squish his ears. Uh-oh.
Bye.
Uh-oh. Piggy something. Got a bunch. Let's do pink bear. I don't care. I just don't want to lose it. I need to pour it. I don't want to lose it. Okay, we're good. Got just a little bit left, and I'm good.
Oh, there you go. Good night, Miss June. Love you, dear. Sleep well.
Good night, Miss June. Love you. Might talk to you tomorrow. See how you're doing. I don't know whether to try and squish it or not. I need to try and squish his ears and his little bitty tail there. Yep, some bubbles came up. Yep, bubbles are coming up. I don't think I had any problems with his face. Now is his ears and his tail, which might be a little harder to squish. I'm try and squish it. Because I don't know if I can, because it's right on the end. Oh, that wasn't smart, Kay. You went a little too squish. You squished some color right out of it. Dang it. What were you trying to do? I was trying to squish his little tail. So I would have a tail on him. Oh well. It's done. Too late. It's done. Heck.
Well, my oldest son's in Hawaii. I mean, not Hawaii. He's in brain work. Just got into Japan for work for about a month.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yep. He won't be back until next month.
Wow.
Right. Literally like a few days before my surgery, he'll be back.
Oh.
He says, hopefully, as long as everything goes well, he'll be back literally just a few days before my first surgery. So,
Wow.
so hopefully we'll get to see him for that before that, or he should be in town for my surgery.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. So I'll get to see him when I get out of surgery.
Yeah, well.
And my youngest is currently in town to see his daughter. We got to have dinner with him the other night.
Cool. I don't know what's going on with my oldest. Don't get no calls from him. I don't know. Him and my granddaughter supposedly moved out. So I don't know what's going on. I have no clue.
Goodness. So sorry.
And I don't know where they moved to. unless they move to my other granddaughter's house. So I don't know. I don't know. I only know what's going on here. That's about it. I can keep track of my kids here, but
Yeah.
a kid in Georgia, he doesn't call, and I guess he doesn't. I don't know if he doesn't figure it's any of my business, or he doesn't want me to know, or what. But I haven't heard anything else, so I don't know.
Well, I didn't know until the day before that my youngest one, it was even coming down.
That was nice.
He's staying with a friend, so he's not even staying here.
Well, mine knows that he can stay here when he comes in town. And he does like to sometimes surprise me and just show up, which I don't care. I got room now because I would move David back into the little bedroom. He wouldn't like it, but
yeah,
that's the way it goes.
Well, we only have the one bedroom, and it's Letty's bedroom.
Yep. The little bedroom used to be my grandson Jordan's when he would come stay, and it had a little bitty room. And I thought, well, that'd be a perfect room for him. So I would make it up for him, and we did. We decorated it all in Star Wars, and he had my son at the time worked for Pepsi. So at that time they had like the R2D2 robot that was a cooler.
Uh-huh.
You could put Pepsis in. Well, he got one of the displays. Cool. He brought it home. We put Jordan's toys in it. And then we got him all these little glow-in-the-dark Star Wars stickers that you had to stick that little blue tack stuff on and stick them on the ceiling that glowed in the dark. They're still on the ceiling. I ain't pulling them off. Not until I get ready to repaint.
Yeah.
I mean, if I get ready to repaint, yeah, I'll pull them off of there. But right now, I ain't touching them. They can stay right where they're at. I didn't pour the feet. Oh, well. I'm going to have to pour the feet. And I should have poured it in the whole pink, because then I wouldn't have had to worry about it. Oh, well.
Well, you can have white feet. That way you have a little contrast or something.
Yep. Even that pink would go in my bathroom. Of course, my pink in there's not that pink, but we'll see how pink it is when it comes out. That's what I want to see. I want to see how pink they come out. Because I kind of like the chrome colored one. I don't know. I have to set it up somewhere in there where the kids can't get to it. And I still think I have some glow-in-the-dark soap that I bought from Cabbage Patch Soap quite a while back when she was doing lives. And I would join in her lives and watch her make soap. And I bought some soap from her. I wish she was still on there doing lives, or at least still had her Etsy store. Because I'd like some more of that dog soap that she sent me. I might try emailing her and tell her I want to buy some more of that dog soap.
Dog soap? That's cool.
Yeah, and it's a bar of soap. Now, I never knew that because of the down on the dog that when you wash them, you need to wash them twice. You can wash them. You can wash them the first time with this bar of soap, and then rinse them, and then wash them with some dog shampoo. But the first part gets all that flaky skin and all the excess hair and all that stuff off. So I really liked it. But when I go on her Etsy store, she doesn't have it on there anymore.
Huh.
Says it's not available. So I don't even know if she's still making soap, because she hadn't made any videos in a long time. So I don't know what happened. I'd like to email her because, you know, at least maybe she could send me the recipe for the dog soap and I can make my own. Because I wouldn't mind doing that. I'd make my own. I know what's in it. It just doesn't tell you how much of each of it that's in there. And she would know more about that because she made it.
Yeah.
I really would like to make some more. It made my dog's coat nice and shiny and soft. And they didn't have as much flaky skin. And it's that time now to start bathing the dogs again. Which is kind of a pain. But, you know, I don't want to take this out too soon because last time it was a little too bendy. It's still really warm. And this one, still looks a little spongy up there. I don't know. I hope that stuff didn't get ruined being down here in the cold. Wow, I'm kind of bummed that I couldn't make my damn ink pens tonight. Darn it.
Gotta figure out where you have the molds at.
Yeah, I have to ask Jeannie where I stuck them, if she even remembers. And I still got to take all my bracelet molds upstairs and wash them because they're all sticky. They're all
not cure proper.
Oh, they cured. It's just that those are really thick molds, and on the very top of them, if you over pour them, that stuff gets stuck on there really bad. So I have to take it upstairs and give them a warm wash in dish soap. That's the way they recommended that you clean them. So that's what I do. Then I'll clean them and put them away and probably won't make them again for a while. I can't believe that David's boy, Grayson, I gave a couple of them to Addie, and he wanted some. I said, okay, here, take the square ones if you can get them on. And by God, he put them on and wore them. I thought, oh, okay, you know, it's okay. Because anytime Addie gets something made, he's got to have something too. Miss Jeannie, the bookmarks in the pens. I don't know where I put them. I don't know that you remember where I put them. Because I was going to make the pens tonight, but with some UV resin. But I couldn't find where I put the mold. I know the two are together because that's how they came. You got like 10 pen molds, and I don't know, 6 bookmarks. Everyone in the house but you is asleep? Yeah. Yeah, well, mine are that way too. Good night, Miss Billy. I promise I'll get your box out. I promise. I got it packed. I just haven't gotten it out of here. No, I don't remember where you put them. I knew it. I knew it, Miss Jeannie. You should have wrote it down.
Good night, Miss Billy.
Good night, Miss Billy. Big hugs. Love. Yeah, I bet it's really quiet. But the quiet is nice, really. Believe me. When I had nights where they were spending the night over at their friend's house and didn't come back, it was nice and quiet here. My dogs were all chilled out and all sleeping, and it was nice. So hopefully he will find a place soon I hope. I mean, I'm hoping so anyway. Because it would be nice. Oh, that's, from what I can see, that's pretty pink. That's pretty pink. Let me see. I mean, I don't know if he's ready, but he's still pretty warm. I might ought to wait just a little bit. And this is really warm still, too. Doggone it. I want to take one of you out. I want to see how pink you are. Shoot. Teddy bear? Yep, he's still good and hot. Yeah, darn it. This one's probably the easiest one to get out, though. Even if I take him out a little early, he's the easiest one to get out of the mold. It's such an easy mold.
Yeah. Just keep away from the little smaller piece, the thinner piece areas. Isn't he cute?
He's nice and pink. Look at that pink. Well, it's just light. God dang it. Let me turn that light out real quick for a minute. I can't seem to get these lights where I want them. He nice and pink. He about as pink as he can get. Yeah. I don't know what color eyes you get. You're cute. I did over pour him a little bit. Doggone it. Oh well. Just peel it off. Pick it off. It's still a little soft there. So it'll come off. Well, at least we know. At least we know with the neon pink. Extremely pink. Yep, he's extremely pink. And that was neon. Let's Resin neon colors. And polyurethane.
Yep. Looks great.
So he's pretty pink. Imagine the bathtub's going to be just as pink. You have white at the top because that's where I poured the white. It looks like some of the pink ran right over the white. I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't. It's just I knew when I took it out earlier when it was still a little soft. I ended up bending it a little bit.
Net said she cleaned out Hobby Lobby of the liquid clear color, of the liquid color for the mixed mold, $60 worth because it was on sale.
Yes, I know. I didn't go back and look.
I haven't even gone.
I should have went back and looked.
Except for physical therapy.
Really should have went back and looked because I didn't remember the colors being marked down. But then I really wasn't looking at the colors. So I don't know because I wasn't looking at the colors. I was looking at the mixed mold color. Oh, don't you break off just because I got white at the top. Oh, that one's going to be
She
cute.
said they were $1.99. $1.99.
Dang it. I wish I'd have gotten some. But I got pink and blue, and I did get some more white. The small bags of white, I did get. God bless it. Come out of there. Come on.
Girl said everything was on clearance.
Dang it. Well, a lot of the mixed mold was on clearance except for the buckets. They were not. The buckets were going to be something that they were going to carry regular, but the 5-pound buckets, those were not mixed. Those were not marked down. I ended up getting the bags of the different colors. Dang it, come on. You just don't want to work with me here. That's for sure. Come on.
That said molds were on clearance. April said she got something for $9.49. She said she got them for $9.49. I'm not sure what she meant by them, but look at that. Isn't that cute? Pink and white. I like that.
Even the bottom was still white.
Oh, I like that. That's cute. She said she got the bucket for $9.49. Dang, that's a steal.
Really? Huh. Because the bucket at my store was not marked down. She said they were going to continue to carry those. So that wasn't marked down at all. Just the bags.
I like that pink and white. That is too cute.
I do too. I think now I might. Yeah, I like the chrome one too, but I could always put them both in my bathroom.
You sure can.
So, I mean, I do like that one. I think I might have to pour it some white legs so it's that way it wouldn't matter which way they were turning.
Yep, exactly. Solid white little legs.
Yep. Well, now, I like the pink guy. My pretty little deer there with the hole in his head. Might have to find the antlers and pour the antlers too.
Or it'll just be a girl deer. No antlers.
Yeah, with the hole in the top of his head where the antlers go.
You could put UV there. No one will know it. Little dot of UV color.
I'm just hoping the ears come out on it this time when
Oh, look how cute.
He's nice and pink.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the neon colors work quite well. If I do say so myself, they work quite well in the polyurethane. They're nice and pink. Yeah, I kind of made this one overflow.
Drink up, puff them if you got them.
Yeah. Yeah, this one I overflowed a little bit.
Wasn't on clearance at her store either.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed about that. He doesn't, maybe his tail wasn't jacked up. Maybe it didn't have much of a tail. Because this one's got a point. It comes out to a point and the tail's all there. So I'm hoping the ears are okay.
Jaybird Resin Art. Hi, Miss Frances. Hi, chat. Been a while since I've been caught on anyone's lives.
Hi, Jaybird. Thank you for coming. I got lots of brightly colored animals tonight. I guess I was working on a farm.
And some bathtubs.
And some bathtubs. I do like the bathtubs.
They're cute.
I'm hoping his ears will come out. I keep pulling up the ears trying to make sure I pop them loose before I pull his head out. But I don't want to pop the ears off this time, or his head. Yeah, his head's looking like it could be pulled off if I pull too much harder. God bless you. Come on. Oh. Well, I just ripped his ear off.
Uh-oh. Goodness.
He's a one-eared. Yeah, his ear's stuck in there. Get your ear out.
UV it back.
Gotta get his ear out of there first. One of those tightly thing molds there. I don't know if I'm going to get the ear out. Come on. I see it.
Tweezers.
That's what I'm thinking. Because I see it. It's down in his head. Oh, come on. There it is. Ha. Here's his ear. His little tiny ear. Gonna have to put your little tiny ear back on you. I'll have to glue it back on you. Yeah. Makes him perfect now. You glue his ear back on him. I'll just glue his ear back on. I'm good with that. Although I guess I should mix up a little bit of white just so I can do the legs to this bathtub. Just a tiny bit. I don't know that I need much.
Nope. If you have a medicine cup, those work. That's what I use for doing small batches.
I just happen to have some sitting there from when I did that window. Yeah, if you can read this sucker. All right, well, I don't know if that'll be enough, but we'll try. I'm going to set you over here because I need to glue your ear back on that I ripped off. Doggone it. Set you over there. Yeah, since I'm pouring it white, it doesn't really matter. I'm trying to figure out where I put them. There they are. Okay. I don't like pouring them in the same cup. And it's going to be hard for me to see here.
Yeah, like 10 milliliters of each, maybe. If that much. Just a guess.
Let's see. I was thinking 10.
10 total?
Yeah, that's what I was. 5 and 5. I really didn't want to pour it both in the same cup. Kind of hard to see if I got it there, though.
Yeah, that's why I usually use like another cup upside down and get it up a little higher for eye level because it's so hard to see.
Jeez. That's
Cheers, everyone. Puff, puff, cheers.
Hey, cheers. Make sure I ain't got nothing all in my hands before I take. Cheers. I thought about sour watermelon, but Miss Jeannie bought the sour watermelon, so I just made some key lime. Pretty good. I like that lime. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to pull another one off. Do 5 of the other and then just mix them in the other 1 cup. Except for that's sitting on that white paper towel and I can't see it. I could see it from here, but it's sitting on something white.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing it. I'd be sure not to buy my eyeglasses from Pears again, because I can't keep my regular eyeglasses on my face.
Keep sliding off?
Yeah, there's nothing to... If I bend over, they fall right off.
Golly.
Because there's nothing really to hold them on my head. And it's kind of irritating. I wasted a lot of money on those glasses. I
wouldn't be happy with that either.
I was kind of ticked off about it, but a little late now. And I'm due to go get my eyes checked again in October. So I might as well just get a new pair. But I'm not getting them from them. That's for sure. Because I got 2 pairs from... When I got the pairs before that, I got 2 pairs from Zenny. And I didn't spend as much on the 2 pairs that I bought from Zenny as I did on that stupid ones from Pears. And they were better glasses. At least I liked them better.
There you go.
So I'm going to go back to Zenny and get me a new pair of glasses. I think you get 1 pair a year, I think, with... Come on. Don't go over. Come on. Get in there. Dang it. Why are you running down the cup? I'm trying to pinch the cup. Doggone it. Running all down the cup. You can't pinch it. It doesn't work.
Yeah. That's the one downside, because that's what I have to use for my tumblers is those medicine cups, and trying to pour and it runs half down the cup. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I need to pour something else, but I don't know what it's going to be. Because there ain't nothing here that, except for maybe that.
Oh, see, that was the one I was trying to.
Ain't going to be enough for that either. But that's okay. I can always make some more up. It doesn't have to be
Fill it
that.
up another time.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be that thick, really. It's just kind of irritating. I can't see. I mean, the front one, I'm not sure I got it filled all the way. That's why I was scraping that one and scraping it towards the front. But
Night, April.
good night, Miss April. Thank you for coming. Okay. Yeah. I'll just wipe them out and write A and B on them or whatever. Then I can reuse them. I mean, not that I don't have a whole stack of them. I don't even remember where I got these with some other cups. I got a bunch of them.
They sometimes come with certain resins too, the medicine cups.
Yep, I got, well, you know, I'm about to run out of my Lutz resin epoxy. Now, I still have some more fast cure. Because at one time I bought the fast cure. It was going to be like gifts. And then I realized that the post office charged you more to ship them because of the liquid. Because you had to ship them hazardous. I didn't realize that.
Huh, did not know that.
Yeah. So I had bought, I don't know, 5 boxes. They were going to be giveaways. And then I found out from the post office about it. And it's like, oh, no. I'm already sending them, I was going to, like, each one of the drawing on the gift bags. Then I would do a drawing on the fast cure and send a box of fast cure. But when I realized the post office was going to charge me extra to ship it, I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that. I mean, I need to find a different way of shipping stuff because I'm not happy with the post office. They take forever.
Oh gosh, yeah.
They take way too long to even get stuff to you.
Have you tried that pirate ship?
No, I have not. I know someone shipped me something pirate ship. I believe it was Miss Cindy.
Well, see, I know Billy uses it, and I used it last time I actually had to ship something. I used it, and it was actually a lot cheaper. I mean, a lot cheaper than what anything else, like $10 cheaper than what UPS or the post office was giving for the exact same box size and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go with pirate ship.
Really?
And the time frame was the same time frame. I'm like, yeah, we'll go with cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The post office takes so freaking long anymore.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. If they tell you 3 days, it ain't never going to make it there in 3 days.
Even if it's their quote guaranteed, I'm like, yeah, no, not even.
You pay more for the guaranteed, and it's still not.
And it's still not there in that time frame.
No,
yeah,
it's still not. I
agree.
was looking. I thought I had some pink and purple eyes. God dang it! I can't find them now. I was looking for pink and purple because I know I had some. I don't want to use my dragon eyes on it because those I use for little dragons. But I thought I had some pink and purple ones like this. Like these big ones.
Yeah. Just regular round eyes.
Yeah, I thought I had some. I do, but they're too big. They're the bigger ones. And I don't know how well the bigger ones would work. And I think that might have been one that I dropped on the floor and I never did find it. Nope, there's the other one. But I think they're too big. And I guess maybe I don't have any in the littler ones. Not that I can see anyway.
May have to order some more of that size.
On it. Really. Because I thought I had some in there. I got some blue. I didn't want to do blue again.
What is that, 10, 12 millimeter?
I don't know. This one, I mean, there were several different sizes. I don't know. There's several different sizes. So that.
Do you have a calibrator that actually measures to tell you what
Yeah, I do, but it ain't down here. I think that I had to take it back upstairs to replace the battery in it. Because I laid it on something and the battery died. I laid it on something and turned it on and the battery died. How about some funky looking yellow ones? I don't really want yellow with pink, but they kind of look like a little bloodshot there. That ought make you happy, Mr. David. They look kind of bloodshot.
What have you been puff, puff, puffing?
Yeah. They look a little bloodshot there. I think those would work pretty good on the pink. They might show up pretty well. He
said, yeah.
Yeah. You look like
and they said they gave me a refund when they didn't get there in the guaranteed time. I've never gotten refunds from
I never got refunds from the post office. And they've been late every time I've shipped stuff. Every time I've shipped something with the post office, they've been late. Oh, get over there. Stick. Oh boy, he's really looking. He's really looking like he's been about half lit. I'm just trying to make sure it sticks. Before I pick him up and turn around and show him, I gotta make sure they're stuck on there good enough so they don't fall off and something.
Slide back down off. Because I've done that before. Try to turn them around and they go plop off. I'm like, darn it.
Yeah, this one's kind of, it's on there. I'm not going to worry about it. It's on there.
Oh, that is too cute.
It kind of does look like he's, kind of looks like he's high there. Or he's really, really got bloodshot eyes. He might have puffed too much.
Nat says she took a receipt in and told them, and I had tracking on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have. Because yours, the one I sent Miss Coral, the one I sent to Giselle, all those that I sent out of the post office, even Miss Wanda's, every single one of them didn't get there when they were supposed to. 3 days. That's all it was supposed to be. And it was not.
I'm about to say most of mine were supposed to have been 2 days, and it took 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't pay their extra. They had like a 3-day priority or 2-day. I'm like, you ain't going to get it there in that time anyway. So why would I want to pay that extra amount of money? She just kind of looked at me like, you're right.
Yeah, they were the boxes. It was the 2-day box.
Yeah. I don't do priority through the mail because I don't trust them.
Because I was sending my stuff to my son in Hawaii, so I was doing that a lot. Yeah, They were never getting there in 2 days. I'll say I knew that coming from Georgia to Hawaii. I say I knew that wouldn't
Yeah,
get there in 2 days.
he does look like a Stony for sure. I might have to send you guys this Stony.
Just a little.
Yeah, I might have to. I think my next project's going to be Miss Cynthia. So Cynthia's Crafts and More sent me, after I'd had such a hard time putting the stupid wind chimes together. The last time she sent it, I had them. She sent me another set of wind chimes. And I've never put them together, and I need to. But I know how to put them together now. I mean, hopefully I can put them together in a little shorter time, but I do know how to put them together this time. I didn't use the nylon thread. I got tired of trying to jack with it. So I took and used beading wire and the crimp beads and crimped it on there. But this one is not, my pattern was more the white mold. So I could do it UV and get it to cure all the way. This one's blue, and I'd have to make it awfully thin to make it cure.
Yeah.
With the UV.
Unless you did polyurethane it.
That's what I'm thinking. And now that I know that the colors work, I'd just put some neon colors in there and make it work.
Do some neons, do some glitters, do
Yeah.
some millions, do a mix of everything.
Dude, I think I want to say they're hummingbirds.
Ooh.
I think
Yeah, I'd do a mix.
Yeah, I think they are hummingbirds. Because she sent it to me and I thought, oh, I just got done fighting with one of these stupid wind chimes to get them together. And then she sends me a new set to make. Yep, I think it is hummingbirds. Yep, I'm pretty sure it's hummingbirds. God bless it. And then I've had it for a while. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. I've had it for a while, but I just been putting it off doing it. Oh, and it's even got the fancy little chimes. Look at those.
Ooh, pretty.
And yes, it's hummingbirds. I thought it was. Never use that little nylon thread. Never gonna.
CIA, right?
It doesn't work. I give it to the grandkids or any of the kids that want to make some beading stuff. I just give it to them. Here you go. Yep, it's hummingbirds.
Oh, those are pretty.
So, yeah, you wouldn't believe how many I have to restring. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hummingbirds. You wouldn't believe how many I have to restring. And my husband bought, I was a little upset to see that one broke. But I went outside one day to leave to go somewhere. And he's got this big cast iron drum. And it's got a little cast iron ball inside of it. And then it had the little dangly thing on the bottom that made it chime. Well, the little dangly thing, the rope broke. And it just fell apart. Well, I see there's a hole in the little ball in the center. I just don't know if I can get any thread back through it. Plus, I might have to get one of my kids to get it down so I can see if I can restring it. And then we had the big, long bell chimes out in the front tree. Well, last time we had that real high wind, those were all tore apart. laying in the yard. So I brought them in so I could restring those. It's just right now all I got is pink string. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. It can be hanging in the tree with pink string. I wouldn't care.
There you go.
I think he's got some yellow and some pink out there, so I think it was done with black, but I don't care. I just want to put it back together. Put it back out in the tree. All I want to do. Let's see if these are done. Because I know I didn't over pour those this time. Some of them look like I might have poured them a little. But you're going to have to glue them in there anyway. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Yep, they're not quite done yet. Because when I try and pull it away, it just stretches. Yeah, leave it alone, Kay. Leave it alone. You're just going to mess it up. Yeah, I got lots of little my animals going here, and I need to try and... I don't know if that B7000 or 8000, whatever it is, will glue that ear back on there. I glued the eyes on there, so I don't know why it wouldn't glue back.
The ear back?
Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't glue the ear. It glued the eyes on it. Let's just see. I want his ear glued back on. Now, hopefully I can get it, hold on to it enough to get it on there without getting it all over my fingers. Come on, stay. I think I'll just hold you for a few minutes. I want to make sure you stay on there. Because I don't trust you. Probably should have waited till you got a little tacky and then stuck it on there. I had some glue in a container down here, and I opened the container the other day, and oh my God, I'm like, what the heck is leaking in there? I thought it had leaked all inside the container. Well, the lid was still on it. Wasn't leaking anywhere, but boy, it sure stunk.
Ugh.
And it was the E6000.
Yeah, E6000.
Oh, it was horrible.
Awful. E6000 is awful.
It was a horrible smell.
The 7000 and the 8000 don't have that smell, but the 6000 is awful.
Yeah, now this one's not quite. Maybe I should just let it get a little more tacky. What are you barking at? He's going nuts up there. All right. I'm kind of going to lay you on your side and tip you up against something until your ear stays stuck. Maybe like that. I need to look at my dang camera and see what the heck he's barking at. Because I see it says I have a notification. Come on, get out of there. Ah, doggone it. I want to look to see if someone's out there now. I don't want to look at him out there earlier. Stupid thing. It's stuck in there, so I don't know. I want to look at the other camera, but it won't let me. Let me see the ring. Neighbors must be having another party. Why does it look like I got a white bag out there in my flower bed? Oh, that. I'm really tired of this ring. I really am.
Is it raining?
Yeah, it's raining, but Looks like there's something white out in my flower thing that hangs off the deck. And it could be that apron. But why would they not put it on the porch?
Would the wind have blown it off?
No. Well, let me go see. That could be what my dogs are barking about. Because they heard him come up, and I, of course, got it turned off down here, so I can't hear it. And I know they locked the door before they left. Well, better hope I'm done with my lab by the time they get back. Because I'll be down here and the door will be locked. Let me go look. I don't know what the fuck you're barking.
Excuse me. Interesting.
Well, it looked like something white sticking out of my flower bed, but it wasn't. There's nothing sticking out of there.
Huh.
And the battery's dead on my ring. Again. What the heck? I don't get that. I mean, the ring's not that old. But in the cold weather, the battery would go dead so quick. And I've been trying to get my kid over here to get him to put the solar thing up, hook it up to it. Because I bought a solar thing that hooks up to it that
It's supposed to charge it during the day.
Yeah. But, it's getting my kid over here to do. Yeah, it probably won't happen till May. Because they're supposed to be over here. I don't want to hold my breath on that one either. But that was told to me the other night by him and my youngest son when I went over there for dinner, and Jeannie and Mr. Allen were there to verify it, that he took time off on the weekend of Memorial Weekend. He took a few extra days off so that he could come work on my deck.
Oh, okay.
So
that's good.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
I hope he will, but I don't. I'm not going to hold my breath on it because I know better. Something could come up between now and then too.
Yeah.
I don't know. You never know with him. But he said he'd already told his brother that they were going to come over here and get the deck all sorted out, see what they need, get it put up. I told him, I said, dude, you know, I might as well just sell that furniture that's sitting out there. I mean, at least somebody could get some use out of it, because I can't. I said, I can't. He said, well, Mom, you could spread it out. Oh, yeah, I could spread it out and then let the wind blow it all. Next time we had a high wind, it'd just blow it right off my deck.
Yeah, get damaged.
Yeah, there's nothing there to stop it. I'm like, dude, come on. Give me a break. I mean, I didn't pay for the furniture. My husband did. But I don't want to see it blown all over the yard either. Yeah, I did, however, get the lady next door that's selling the house. I mean, yeah, the dude that lived there was her nephew or something. He made it sound like he had bought the house from her. Well, he did not. But she has sold the house to another family member, so it stays in the family. Well, that's fine. But when I was out there the other day, I was trying to take the tree limbs that are hanging in my Google Fiber line, my internet line.
Yeah.
I was trying to take the tree limbs out. Well, I took all of them that I could reach from my side of the fence down.
Yeah.
So I went over there and I seen she was there, and I knocked on the door and I said, I need to go back there and cut on that tree back there. She said, which one? She came outside and I showed her. She said, well, no problem. I'll just have him take the tree down. Okay, I'm thinking, he ain't taking no trees down this weekend. It's supposed to rain all weekend. I told her, I said, well, I hope soon. Because otherwise you might come and find a bunch of limbs laying over in your yard. Because I'm going to saw them off. It's in my Google Fiber line. If I get a high wind, well, it's going to pull the line off my house.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, most of the line goes underneath the ground. But there is a portion where it does hook to your house. It isn't underground. So I've already had to have them come out here when we had a real bad storm and hook it back to my house and raise the line back up. Well, I don't want to have to pay them to do it, so
yeah.
I just want the neighbor to take care of her damn tree.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted to know if I knew anybody that would mow the yard for a couple of weeks, and she would pay them. And I thought, you're selling the house. Why don't you just have the new owners mow it? I mean, they're coming over and painting the inside of the house. You mean to tell me they couldn't mow the yard while they were there?
Ding, ding, ding.
What I'm saying. They couldn't mow the yard while they were there? I mean, I told her I would ask my son, but I didn't think he would agree to it. He doesn't even want to come mow my yard. So, I don't know. She was going to pay, so I mean, he might accidentally mow the yard over there because she was going to pay him to do it. So I don't know. I thought it was funny though, but at least I got some of the stuff done that except for. Good night, Mr. David.
Good night, David. Take care.
Is Cindy leaving too? Are you leaving too, Miss Cindy? It is her Mr. David, I think. Yeah. I'm going to go somewhere tomorrow. But I'm going to tell him.
None.
I don't know. I may have my kid go with me.
Wow.
So they think it's his car, so they won't try and jip me.
Good night, Miss Cindy.
Good night, Miss Cindy. Yeah. So, I don't know. I may just have my son drive the car up there. And I'll go with him and let them hook it up to the machine and tell me what's wrong with it. Because, if I go in there, they're going to try and sell me all kinds of crap
Yes.
that I don't need.
Yeah.
Just because I'm a woman. But if he goes in there, yeah, he won't let them sell him any stuff. He's funny. I like to watch him when he gets spam calls. He's one where I was getting a lot of them. One day, him and Nick were sitting here. My two youngest were sitting here. And he said, let me answer it. I said, okay, take it. Go ahead. He answered the phone. And he said, who are you asking for? He said, oh, wait a minute. So then he hands it to his brother. He said, who are you asking for? They just kept passing it back and forth. Till the guy finally hung up. I said, thank you. I need to have you guys doing my spam calls all the time. I don't do them anymore. If it's a number I don't recognize,
don't even answer.
I don't answer it. I send them directly to voicemail. And if they don't care enough to leave me a voicemail, well, then I don't care enough to talk to them.
Exactly. Same here.
That's the way I feel about it.
Good night, Giselle.
Good night, Giselle. If you're not going to leave a voicemail, then I probably don't want to talk to you anyway. So that's the way I look at it. And I've been getting a lot of them. And they're all asking about the Medicare thing. It's like, will you all just bug off?
I don't even know what they ask about because I never answer the phone.
Well, I've answered a couple of them. And when they said that, if I started getting, and they were Missouri numbers they were calling from. So when I get them now, I don't recognize the number. I just press the voicemail. Send it right directly to voicemail. If you all, if you can't leave me a voicemail, well, then I didn't want to talk to you anyway.
Yeah.
These things are really still soft. But I don't know how that part managed to get so thick and not want to go in there. Because I didn't over pour them. I thought I under poured them this time. They fit in there pretty tight. I'm not sure I'll have to glue them. Although this one's still not wanting to go all the way down. Neither is that one. God bless, what's stopping you? There's some more there I needed to take off, I guess. Right there. I don't know if I can get to it very well with the deburring tool, but I'll try. Because I don't need to get the hot knife out again. I do not need to burn myself again. Or try and burn myself. So, I don't want to burn a hole in Miss Jeannie's apron.
No. Don't need to burn yourself. Don't need to burn the apron.
Nope. Okay. Go down in there. You still not wanting to. That's about as far down as I can get it. And that one's not down all the way, but hey. Yeah, it's not wanting to sit very well. Might have to glue it. It doesn't want to sit. It's sitting.
It's super cute.
I might have to just glue them in there. Because I don't want nobody to pull the legs off of them.
Yeah.
And they're not all the way up in there like they should be either. I don't know how much further I'd have to trim it off some more just to get them all the way up in there. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it right now. I will glue it.
They're super cute.
and put it. I think I'll put them both up there. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I'm going to put them both in my bathroom.
Little soaps or something.
Yep, I do have a whole bunch of little soaps that I got from when I ordered soap from Cabbage Patch Soap. She sent out a whole bunch of little sample bars with my order. And I never really used them for anything. Well, I thought I poured that. Didn't get it poured all the way. There's a hole in it. Yeah, well, shoot. I'd set something on it. No one even know there's a hole there.
There you go.
I don't know what it would be, but I'm sure I could set something in there. I don't know. Them bears are a little too fat to set in there.
Make another unicorn later.
Yeah, or the little pickle stand. The little pickle stand in there. He stands in there. No one knows there's a hole there. Although I don't think his feet came out all the way, but hey, them kids will not know. They're already, what are you making tonight? They're already wanting to know what I'm making so they can figure out what they want from what I'm making. I was like, dang it. You ain't getting my trees. I think I'm going to send this pink one to Miss Cindy and Mr. David with the bloodshot eyes.
That'd be perfect for them.
The other one's, I don't know, that one's just too cute.
I know, I like him. He's so cool.
All right, his eye fell down, though. His eye slid down. Get up there, eyeball. He's cute, though. I do like that one, too. You might have to make me a bunch of them. I just don't. I don't know, unless you're going to put little small succulents or little small cactuses in there. I don't know what else.
Pens or anything fit in there, or is it not deep enough for a pen, like a pen?
Well, I don't know. Miss Wanda had a bunch of stuff in hers. She made a whole bunch of them. Come on, get out of there.
Yeah, there you go.
She got a whole line of them up in front of her, up at the top half of her table where she stuck all kinds of stuff in them.
Oh, I've got that, but mine are some of the skull type ones.
Those spoons will fit in there. You could put those in there. You put all kinds of stuff in there. Those are cute. I don't see them. I don't see them as a planter, really. I mean, that's what it says. That's what it's listed as. And I still cannot find that silly lamp. Yep. I'm still going to get the bathtub set right. And then I'm going to take them up there and put them in my bathroom. Because this little pink one turned out pretty cute. Nice and pink. So now everybody knows they can take the Let's Resin neon powders and put them in part A, and it will turn out. I put 2 scoops in there. 2 big heaping scoops of pink in there. So. Oh.
Yeah, I've got like 4 of these.
Is that the rose one?
No. It's got like a scroll type.
I think I have that one. I didn't know it was that deep, though. I don't know if mine's quite that big, though. That looks pretty big.
Yeah.
It must be bigger than the one I got.
I've had it for quite a few years. I've got like 4 of them. It lines the back of my desk, and I've got a couple other things that I use. But yeah, I've got a bunch of utensils that I have stacked along in there, and then the one red dragon that has a bunch of these.
Yeah.
that's the pen holder
Yeah.
that was done in the Dragon Crackle,
Yeah.
red and the black, the Dragon Crackle.
Yeah.
That has the these things that stand up in it. Yeah, I have it lined up in the back for holding all my utensils and stuff.
Miss Jeannie's still here. Miss Natalie's, I think she's still here. I don't know. You're here. I don't see anybody else. Anybody else still here? Miss Cindy, Mr. David left. Giselle left. I don't know. I don't see anybody.
April left.
Well, Miss Natalie's still here.
Giselle says she's still watching.
You still watching? Well, I'm about to sign off anyway because I need to clean up my mess so I can make me something else, so I can make some wind chimes tomorrow. Well, that is after I get my car taken care of. That's my number one priority tomorrow, is to get my car taken care of. Hi, Miss June. You still here too?
I thought you were going to sleep, Miss June.
I thought you were going to sleep.
Oh,
Couldn't sleep. Doggone it. I'm sorry, Miss June.
I know how
that is too, though. I can't sleep half the time too. So, good night, Miss Giselle. Yeah, I try. I can go in there and be really, really tired, and I'll get in there and lay down and get comfortable, and I can't go to sleep.
Yep. I'll be falling asleep on the chair in here, go in there, lay down, and I'll be awake 4 or 5 hours. And I'm like, really? And I toss and turn, and I'll sit there and I'll just be reading a book on my phone until I can go to sleep.
Yeah. I play on my tablet till I get so sleepy that I can't keep my eyes open. Then I turn it off.
Yep.
But I usually sleep with my TV on anyway. It's about the only way I can sleep. Wide awake. Doggone it. And I know how that is. That really stinks. And you really want to lay down and go to sleep, and you just can't go to sleep. Can't shut your brain off, Miss June? Miss June, you don't have to worry about you having an attitude. I didn't notice it.
I didn't either.
I didn't notice you having an attitude. Yep. Oh, well, I guess I missed that. And I don't know if you can scroll back through. I don't know if you can scroll back through comments.
You can. The bar to the right, you scroll back up.
I don't see no bar. Where's the bar at?
It's to the right, the little...
Nope, there is no bar there. I mean, I can look at, but I can't go back up and see the comments.
Are you on do you have your phone on, or?
No, it's my laptop.
Oh, your laptop?
Yeah.
It doesn't have like a little scroll bar?
Nope. Nope.
I'm about to say I do. It's a little gray bar, kind of sort of like a little gray thing to the chat on the side.
I didn't notice it, Miss June. I was too busy. I was too busy making all these colorful animals. I didn't even notice you. I didn't notice it. Haven't been able to help myself lately. Well, that's okay, Miss June. I know.
Some other snide comments, but that wasn't from you.
Oh, there was?
It was the two other people that were trying to overtake the chat.
Oh, yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. Yep. I think, yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Yep, I do too. I now know that you can use the neon colors and get you some brightly colored animals.
Oh yeah, they're very brightly colored. No, ma'am,
So,
Miss Natalie.
no, it wasn't you, Miss Natalie.
No, ma'am. Not at all.
Thank you, Addie. Miss Addie. That's David's girl. She was watching because they're not here. I don't know. I didn't notice it, so and it
No,
wasn't
you were busy at the time.
It wasn't you, Natalie.
You were busy at the time. I was just trying to ignore it. I wasn't bringing light to it. I was just ignoring it, so I wasn't commenting on it.
Yeah, I didn't. I was busy working, so I didn't see it. And I didn't see. I didn't see what you said, June. So it's okay. But this will be my last live on StreamYard. My next live will be on Restream. Yeah. No, they're not wax, Eddie. They're polyurethane. They're resin. Could be, Natalie. I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't see what Miss June said, and I'm not worried about it. I mean, you know. Yeah, certain people make my blood boil too.
I completely understand, Miss June.
You just gotta
let it go. That's what I was trying to bite my tongue on.
I just didn't. Yeah, I just stayed. Just tried to be halfway nice.
Yeah.
No, they're not wax. They're resin. No, they're not wax. They're resin. All of them are made out of resin. They're all hard. Like resin. They're not wax. I told you I was going to make little animals tonight. And that's what I made. Of course, the little deer's got his ears and his tail missing, and one ear broke, but hopefully it's glued on there by now. I hope.
Takes a full 24 for fully setting, but yeah. It'll stay on good.
I'll leave him sitting right there in that for now. And, you know, at least put all my molds back in the bag so I can put them away. Because I don't want to. I get to where I leave the molds all set out, and then all of a sudden I got a big mess going because I got molds sitting everywhere. So I don't want to do that. I want to start putting them away. I have a little more room on my shelf, my rack in there now that Miss Jeannie took some of her stuff home. Now that I cleaned out some of Miss Jeannie's stuff, I got a little more room in there to put some more stuff. But I think when the neighborhood has a neighborhood garage sale,
That's next weekend for me, not this weekend, but next weekend.
I don't know.
Yard sale.
I haven't seen when they're going to do their sale this year, so I think I am going to, for sure, do a sale. Get me some stuff, a table set up in the garage where it's not out in the heat, and sell me a bunch of stuff. I got plenty of stuff there that I could sell. Yeah, I haven't seen it. And they have a neighborhood one here, and sometimes they do it twice a year, and sometimes they only do it once a year. And we get a lot of traffic when they have sales. So I just gotta, and they used to hand out a neighborhood newsletter, but they don't anymore. You have to go online and get it. So I may have to go online and see when the neighborhood garage sale is, because I want to empty off my racks in there, make a little money and empty them off. So I think that would be a way to do it anyway. I got a canopy that I could set up outside so I wouldn't be right in the sun.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But then I could set a table up in the garage too, for that matter. Because I don't really, I just have to cover up all my husband's tools he has hanging on the wall, because I'm not planning on selling any of that. I got out of bed, everyone has to get up. Well, that's the way it works. Oh, shoot. I was stuck to the table. Doggone it. Okay. Trash can's full.
Hi, Shanika.
Hi, Shanika.
She asked where you got the tub mold.
Amazon. It's listed in the Amazon link is listed in the description below. There's a description there, and I linked all the molds that I got in there. All the molds here are off of, I didn't list the tree mold, but it's off of Amazon too. It's an Amazon mold also. The little tree, it's an Amazon. Yeah, I got that one from Amazon too. I just happened to have part of one poured, so I needed to do something with the rest of my resin, so I just finished pouring it. You're welcome. What did I do? Am I missing a color? I don't know. I don't guess so. And the neon powders, just know, the neon powders Lutz resin works perfect in the polyurethane. And all I did was dust it in the little animals, but I also mixed it up in part A of the polyurethane, and it worked quite well. So, yeah. And you know what? I don't even know. I don't know where I'm at. I'm trying to, I'm going to have to go unlock the door because they're on the way home. What was I going to say? Budge. I don't know. I was talking about something and I lost my
train of thought.
Train went through the tunnel there, so doggone it.
Happens to me often.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. I was going to say something. But I think everything turned out really cute.
Oh, yeah.
Even my little deer with his ear broke off. And yeah, I'm glad I did it, because now I know I can, if I want the polyurethane to be a certain color, I can use the neon colors and make it that color. I like that. I'm sure you could do it with regular pigments too, but the little piglet, yeah. I think that was
coral.
The coral color.
Yep, the coral color.
The little piglet.
I remember because it was my name.
Yep. He's a little coral color. And then I had orange and pink and yellow and green and blue and purple. Yeah.
I love those two bathtubs. Those are my favorites.
Yeah. Yep. Now you're going to have to make you one. You got the mold.
Yeah, if I can find where it's at.
Yeah, I know.
I know I have it. I just got to find where I have it.
I came down here tonight thinking, okay, I scroll back through my list. Okay, gotta find the bathtub mold. Gotta find the little animal mold. And then I had listed the pins and the bookmarks, and I'm like, oh crap. I don't know where they're at. So I jumped back on there and took those off because I'm like, I don't know where they're at. And I think I have plenty of stuff to make. So I am, let me run upstairs and unlock that door real quick before they get here.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, the bear mold's also a phone holder. I thought that, yeah, that's what I have too, Natalie.
All right, door's unlocked so they can get in. Turn my glove off. And make me my last bit of my drink here.
I've got two versions of the bear.
I don't have the big one. I didn't know they made a bigger one of the little bear. I never even knew they made a bigger one. But Miss June says they do. She said she's got the bigger one. All right. Not much, but there's enough.
Amish store? Huh.
What's an Amish store?
I don't know. Nat says she's got a few of them from the Amish store for 50 cents.
A few of what?
I guess molds.
Wow. An Amish store? That's kind of... I mean, I know where an Amish store is. It's quite a ways away from me, but I know where one is. In Jamesport. Yeah, 50 cents is cheap. And Natalie, as soon as I get them other molds from my great niece, well, she can't bring them over here right now because, one, she's put a ex-parte against her ex-boyfriend who still lives with me till he finds a place. But I have some more molds to send to you as soon as I get them back from her.
They do a resale of Amazon pallets. Saturday 7, Monday is 5 until, and it goes down till Friday. Friday is 50 cents.
Wow. Huh.
Wouldn't have figured Amish did that.
Well, I think there's a store down in the little shopping mall down there.
We have a store here that does a resale of Amazon stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
There's a store down in the little shopping mall down the street from me, called Rebel Resin or Rebel something, and that's what they do. Is pallets of Amazon returns. Thing is, unless you get there right when they put the stuff out.
Yeah.
Chances are.
You also don't know if it's broken. Is it damaged?
Yep.
And what you pay for is what you got.
Yeah. And so I don't like buying stuff that way.
Yeah.
Those there, you get there and if you find something you like, if the box is open, 10 to 1, not all the pieces are there.
Yeah.
Somebody's already taken the piece that they needed. Yeah.
We only have one in our town. It's called Beadinkrazy.
I forget what it's Rebel is what it is. And it was something else before that, but they both do the same thing. They both had like pallets that they'd gotten that were Amazon returns.
Yeah.
I went in there one time with my granddaughter and my grandson, and it's like, this is ridiculous. And of course, they kept finding all these different things that they wanted. I said, look, Grandma's only buying you one thing, so you better make up your mind which one you really, really want. And I'm not going to guarantee that all the pieces are there because the box has been opened.
Well, one of the things is the people, when they get it, they're going through it first. Because they're going to, whether it's, even if it was originally going to be shipped back to Amazon unopened or not,
Right.
even if it was originally going to be sent back unopened, they're going to open it to see if it's something worthy they want to keep themselves.
Yep.
And if it's anything worthy, they're going to keep it and not sell it.
Right.
So anything worthy, they're going to keep and then probably sell on like Amazon Marketplace or something like that for a higher price. They're not going to sell it for $7 at any of these Beadinkrazy places. Anything that's going to be like that, they don't sell it for the $7 like that.
Yeah. That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Because I have a friend that actually works there as a side job. He does other stuff he works and does like painting and stuff and things like that. He for people's houses and stuff as a side job. Does cleanup for yards and things and house paintings and stuff. Like actually paints their interior, exterior of their houses and things like that. But he works for the company of Integrity and stuff. And he's the one that said, yeah, if there's anything worthy, they get to keep and let the employees, get to pick and choose. If it's something maybe they've already got themselves of, then they'll let the employees bid out before it goes to the actual.
Okay. That away.
But if it's anything actually of worth, like an actual, a $500 TV, yeah, they're not going to sell it for $7.
No.
They'll actually turn around and actually sell it, actually on Amazon Marketplace for like $300.
Yeah, really. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I just never really liked going because, when I found something, half the time the box was opened and you never knew if all the pieces were even in it.
Uh-huh.
So I think I bought a bath mat.
Oh, wow, Nat.
Oh, my. Yeah.
That's hard to see at an Amish store.
Yeah,
Wow.
really. Yeah. Can't see that being there, but
I can't see any kind of electronic stuff being at the Amish store.
really. Because you couldn't plug it in. You couldn't plug it in and test it.
Yeah.
They don't usually have any power.
Yeah.
And their stores are usually only open during daylight hours.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, at least all the Amish stores I've been to were like that.
That's what I've heard. I have never been into one, so because I don't have any down where I live in Georgia.
Well, they drive all around. No, not the Amish place no. The Amish place town I go to, they're in horse and buggy. That's the only way they get around. They may have, I don't even think they have like tractors. They use a horse
Not true
plow.
Amish.
Yeah, they use a horse to plow.
That might be what's the other one that's oh, my brain is
Mennonites.
thank you, Mennonites.
Yep. They drive. I know they do.
Yes, they do. And I've seen them. We've had them down here. We have Mennonites down here.
Wow. Yeah, I've not seen them in bikes, but I know Mennonites drive.
Yep.
They own vehicles. Yeah. I pass through the...
They're not as... We don't see them as often down here, but I have seen them like 3 times in I don't know how many, like a decade or 2 that I've lived here. Literally, I've seen them like 3 times in the South.
Yeah. And I don't see them unless I'm driving up to my best friend's.
Yeah, they do speak German too.
Because there's a little town that I go through, which is an Amish town, and they got some pretty nice wood furniture that there's a store there that makes log furniture, nice stuff. But I didn't stop. I know it's nice because my best friend bought some. She bought a big old table and a couple of big chairs. But I didn't stop in there because, first of all, I got no way of hauling it. And I don't want to buy it and have to pay someone to deliver it to me. So that ain't going to work. So I can hear they're home now. Because I went up there and unlocked the door so they could get in. Oh, what a mess. All right, I think I am going to jump off of here, go upstairs. I'm sure them kids are getting ready to go to bed, and I'm not taking my little bathtubs up there till I get the legs glued on them and color the other ones the way I want them colored.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, I got a runny nose.
Hey, Miss Amy.
Hey, Miss Amy. That's okay. Let me show you what I did. These are all polyurethane. And these are the Let's Resin neon colors that I dusted the molds with. Then I put the neon color in part A of the polyurethane. And that's what it came out with. A nice pink and white bathtub.
You had leftover and you poured some white and then the rest was pink.
I poured the white and then I wanted to see if the neon color would mix up in part A, and it did. So, good night, Miss Jeannie. Love you.
Good night, Miss Jeannie, dear.
Yeah, I wanted to see if it would work. And it did. I got the little tree guy, and he's all nice and pink, too. And I put eyeballs on him. He's cute.
Everything turned out great.
Yeah, everything turned out great. I loved that. The neon powders made the color so bright.
Yep. That first bathtub you did the pink holographic on.
Yeah, this one's the pink holographic. It's nice and sparkly. And then I did another one just because I wanted to see if the pink would mix up. If it would actually be pink. And I think because those neon colors are so bright and vibrant colors that's why it came through so bright. So I'm thinking that's what happened, but I wanted to see if it worked, and it does. So I'll be making some more brightly colored stuff For sure.
Oh yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I did. I made like a forest here.
Farm.
I did. I made like a forest here. I got a little pig and a unicorn and about 3 bears and a wolf and a dog head and a kitty cat. Yeah, I made like a
2 deer.
barn. I need a barn now for my animals. I need to pour a barn for my animals. That's what Mr. David said.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bunny, he was a little hard to come out, but at least I got him out of there and his ears weren't all jacked up like the last time I poured him.
Hey, you didn't decapitate anybody, so we're good.
No, I'm good. I got a little deer that lost his ear. He lost his ear, but oh well. You know, but for the most part, the rest of them kept their heads. So I'm good with that. Yep, it was, I got a little too much neon powder down in his ear. So it didn't form right. So, you know, that happens. You can't do anything about it. So you just gotta, so I just poured it again and that one's fine. His tail's fine. His nose is good. His ears are good. I'm okay with that.
She's cute.
Yep, the glue held. It held. So far, the ear's not falling. So far, the ear's stuck on there pretty good. Because I pulled his little ear off. Trying to get his head out of the mold. You know, stuff happens. You know. All right, I better do my shout out list here. Ready? Wanda's Blessed Creations, Stacy _ the Crafty Cat, Rez C. Liz, India Brady Art, Art by me, Andrew Walker, Billy Holman Creations, Cosmic Carols Creations, at Artsy Doodles 1, Butch's Resin Creations, Created with Wingless Angels, Roseanne's Crafting Corner, Coral Marine's Resin Art, Marvelous Artsy, Crafting with Carla, Cynthia's Crafts and More. And Miss Cynthia, I'm finally going to do the wind chimes. That'll be my next video. Amy's Resin Corner, Kat Johnson, Mini Scenes GB, Easel Does It Studio, Martha's Craft Room, Ruby's Resin Studio, Custom Created Handmade Crafts, Mama's Madhouse Creations, that's Gail Hinky, The Blue Elephant Gifts, Creepy Crafts, Gert Creates, Patricia's Crafting Corner, June's House of Crafts, Reb Critter, Bright Star Creative, at Resin Artists, The Resiner Poorhouse, Lori aka Midwest Meemaw, Missouri Mama, Resin Me Up, at Julia's Crafty Chaos. And I have Heart Creations by Renee, Laney's Crafting Creations, Reptiles and Resin, Blessed Epoxy by Amy, and Epoxy Me That. And I probably have signed up for a couple of more new ones, but I need to get them all up on my board. And you're very welcome for the shout outs. I like to do the shout outs. I mean, I know most people have them scrolling, but I always just do them. And I tell you, the last 2 videos, I was amazed that bracelet video was over an hour. I'm like, how the heck did I do that? How did I do an hour-long bracelet video? I don't know. I don't know. I really do. You're welcome, Miss Amy and Miss June, and Miss Coral. I don't know how I do that. And
Happens to me all the time.
yeah, I try to make them short. It just doesn't work. Because I really want everybody to see each step that I'm doing. So, I did that whatever Wednesday with Miss Wanda. And I did that like stained glass window with the roses and the bird. And I colored most of it off screen. I just showed everybody what I was going to do. But it still turned out to be an hour long. So did the bracelet one. I was like, really? I don't get it. I don't get it. So I went back and watched it to make sure that I didn't actually edit another clip and put the same clip in the video where it doubled. No, it didn't double. It was actually an hour long. And I felt pretty stupid after those bracelets. I was like, yeah, don't ever do that one again. Because that's a mess. But I think I'm gonna head upstairs. So good night, Miss Amy. Good night, Miss June. Good night, Miss Natalie. Good night, Miss Coral.
Good night, everyone.
I'm gonna end now. And you know what? I want to do something real quick. Where is yeah, I have to go out to do it. Darn it. Yeah, I can do it on my phone. Unless you're planning on going to bed, Miss June. I know you're not going to bed. I love you all. Good night. I'm pretty sure she's not going to bed.